just like the title say.
That's
Top albums, best albums of 2023. So I will admit, the year was kind of ass with the albums. What you think, Eric?
I'm musiced out for today, man. Me and Alphonse did a 3 hour wrap up of 2023 like episode today, and I was like, boy, about an
Three
hour,
hours?
3 hours.
Damn.
And I was like, how do you think I should release this? Nigga said, just put it all out, man. He was like, I like the videos when they're just all out. I
Yeah.
was like, all right, but yeah, no,
What you was gonna split it up in parts?
well, no. So I was gonna split up the last part we did, which was like our top 10 favorite, or the top 10 artists that defined 2023 for us. And I was
Mm.
gonna put that part out, then I was gonna put the whole thing out. But yeah, boy, oh boy, that was a long one we did. But to
Yeah.
answer your question, um, yeah, I mean, you said it was a trash year for albums, right? That's what you said.
Yeah, I think so. Well, let me
Um,
not say trash. I just felt like it was like a little underwhelming. I don't know exactly what I was expecting, but
yeah.
it was nothing like it was a couple albums that's gonna stay with me forever, but it was like nothing like groundbreaking.
Well, when we get in my top 10, I'm gonna save my answer because when we get in my top 10, it'll answer your question.
All right, Mula said mid year for sure, and Mula Eric does have a neck. He got on a pillow.
Mula.
Mula. And I
Yeah.
think you thinking of something crazy. I don't think
No,
it's
no,
gonna be quick enough.
I just had a bar, but I was like, it's not even that good. It was a the Great Mula, and it was a the Great Moot. Yeah, fuck it. You tell
Nah.
me.
Womp womp womp.
I ain't say it. I ain't say it. I ain't say it. I ain't say
All right, so we're gonna do. So usually we do. Actually, last year we did top 25, which was crazy.
Did you see it in my eyes that I was thinking about something? I was thinking of a bar when I was doing that. It's funny.
Yeah, that's why you were looking. You were like, I don't know if this working or not. I know you were
No,
thinking of something.
no, because I was trying to think. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking about I was trying to think of what's her name, the Fabulous Moolah. That's what I was trying to think about.
Yeah.
What's her name? The Fabulous. It was Fabulous. She was the one she got in trouble recently, right?
Well, nigga, she been dead about 15 years.
But it was like some controversy coming out about her recently, right? About her like,
She was pimping a wrestler
yeah,
though.
yeah. Okay, thought so.
Yeah, they had like the then wasn't it like the Fabulous Moolah tournament? You remember the women's tournament that used to have?
Did they change the name to the Mae Young Classic?
May Young May Young Classic was no, yeah, May Young Classic. It was supposed to be the Great Moolah, cause you know how they got the Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Yeah,
It was supposed to be like the Great Moolah Battle Royal. Then
yeah,
they turned it to like the Women's Battle Royal.
yeah. Because I remember people were like, "Man, y'all gonna name it after her? She was pimping this black girl or something." Yeah, she
Yeah,
was wild.
Sweet Georgia Brown.
Yeah, I remember that. So, yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to them.
Is it considered pimping if the Sweet Georgia Brown wasn't making no money? Like she was like pimping her against her will.
Nigga, what you think pimping is?
Well, hoes make
What
money though.
you think sex trafficking is, nigga?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, ain't it sex trafficking?
Nigga, is pimping not sex trafficking?
I don't think so.
Nigga, you don't think, nigga, what's the name of a sex trafficker?
Who? Nat?
Yes.
No, no. When I think sex trafficking, I think like illegal shit.
Yes,
Like when
because
I think of sex
because
trafficking, I mean
pimping and
like
hoeing is
force.
legal.
No, when I think sex trafficking, I mean like you take somebody against their will and make them sell their body. Now pimping is like man to me, pimping is management. Like he managing these hoes, he getting a cut off of them. I didn't. That's considered all of that is considered sex trafficking.
Yeah, you get hit with sex trafficking charges. Yes.
Mm,
What you think if Natalie got caught with some pimping? What you think he'll get arrested for?
damn.
Like, what you think his charge would be? Pimping?
Charge of a pimping.
You
That's a
know
good
what I'm
point. I
saying?
never thought about it because when I think sex trafficking, I just automatically just think negative.
I mean, pimping is not positive.
Yeah, you're right. Then I also think about because some women they want to be pimped.
Yeah.
Because some pimps, some women they like go into the game. They just want to be. They want like what you call it a
I don't
daddy. I
know.
guess I don't know.
Yeah,
I
man.
was trying to find the proper word for it, but yeah.
Freaking shout out to soft white underbelly.
Man, what's up with soft white underbelly? Why do people that was on that show keep dying? Every time I go on YouTube, it be like in memory of. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, I
damn.
have this in. I mean, nigga, look who we interviewing. What you nigga ask me a question. Nigga, think about who we interviewing and think about the answer to that question.
Good lord,
Nigga interviewing crackheads and murderers and gangbangers and stuff. Of course.
bro. It's a soft white underbelly curse. I think he killing them people.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. He got the inbred people. You seen Nakamura.
None of them died.
You see, that's crazy. Well, you see what Nakamura called Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, he said he was on soft white underbelly.
You seen that?
Yeah, I did. And then
Nigga said
Cody
his daddy
started beating his
an
ass.
Yeah, as soon as he said it, nigga started getting whooped on. Nigga said your daddy an inbred. Pop, pop, nigga just started getting fist to the face. That's crazy.
Oh shit!
But yeah, man, that nigga what don't Future got a bar about supporting sex trafficking?
I wouldn't be shocked.
Dude, that's what he talking about. Hold on. Let me see. Since we talking about music, Future sex trafficking lyric.
All right, nigga, be careful.
Or human trafficking or something or yeah, I don't know if I should be typing this in. Yeah, you know what? Let me delete. You know what I'm saying? We ain't that serious, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gonna trap my IP
Future be like, with the coyotes.
with the coyotes. I know he did say he smashed like a junkie behind a dumpster or something.
Young Thug said that too.
Remember? He said that on what's that Kodak song? Conscious. These streets got
Yeah,
my conscious.
you never smashed a junkie behind the dumpster.
No, I've never done that. Not done that one before.
I haven't either.
But yeah, I wonder what Nata like top album of the year is.
Oh, it don't even matter. You about to get him indicted.
No, I'm not. He ain't on my podcast telling the crimes he done did.
Yeah, that nigga gonna get himself indicted.
That's hilarious. The first thing, the last thing we can get off of this, I typed in is Pippin sex trafficking, and the first thing popped up is at a government site. It says, "What is a pimp? Pimps are predators and referred to as traffickers as they commit the crime of human trafficking. A
What if
pimp
you
is
would have?
someone what?
What if you would have Googled that and Natalie in our podcast with Natalie popped up?
That would have been nuts.
Ario
Pandering,
P Rico.
pandering versus because I did see he say pandering is when one person aids another person by influencing, encouraging, or persuading them to become or remain a prostitute. They are guilty of pandering. Yeah, whatever. And then pimping is while pandering doesn't have to involve the exchange of money, pimping always involves a transaction of money or other materials item for sex. Gotcha.
Hmm.
So yeah. To answer your question though, yes, sex trafficking is all that. That boy, that
Not
boy,
bad.
Amp, that boy, Amp, interviewing the human traffickers. You know what I'm
That's what's up.
saying?
I know you ain't talking, nigga. You interviewed that nigga. What's that nigga? Slim Poke?
Is he a human trafficker?
He not a human trafficker, but you remember I had told you what he was doing?
No,
Bro, that nigga was he was making like false like tests for like porn stars.
you did tell me that. I ain't know that.
And he had like niggas with like all kind of shit with
I ain't know that.
pissing green fucking bitches. And
Nigga got-
he was like changing their test results.
So he has something.
He didn't have something, but apparently like one of his homies. So this what happened. So I forgot exactly. Did I tell you which one it was? Which girl it was?
No.
I was hoping you maybe remember because I don't remember. So it was like one of his homies that like don't do porn, and he was just gonna film his homie fucking this random girl, and his homie had like one of them sexually transmitted diseases, and like he was like, "Oh, we just gonna change this shit," and apparently like the girl got it.
You read that? You see? You know who that is?
James,
No, no, the comment.
yeah, say James Donnelly. Thoughts
Yeah.
on up and coming artist Ice Wallacom. Ice Wallacom.
You don't get it, do you?
Nah, I tried to put it together. I know I said something crazy just though.
Say it. Say it out. Say it again.
Ice Wallacom.
Say it 3 times. And you get it.
Ice Wallacom.
3 times.
Ice Wallacom. Ice Wallacom. I'll get it, nigga. It's going
Hey,
over my head.
man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Somebody clip that, man.
What is it saying, dog?
Somebody clip that, man. Somebody clip
I'll
that.
clip it. You know I ain't got no shame.
Somebody clip.
Oh, Ice Wallow. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
There y'all clip that. There y'all go right now, man. There y'all go, man. Y'all clip that, man. There y'all go. You welcome.
Hey man, shout out James. You got me. You know I ain't y'all know I ain't got no shame. So go ahead and clip that bit. That's funny as fuck.
That is hilarious, man. Shout out
That is hilarious. I might clip it. Fuck it.
That's nuts, man. Yeah, I'm about to say, nigga, don't collab post on me with that one right there. You already collab posted me one time or something crazy, nigga.
Nah, niggas thought that shit was funny. That Winnie the Pooh shit. I don't know why you was ashamed. That's a funny ass story.
No, not my finest moment.
This nigga Amir, he came out. Did Amir comment earlier? Yeah, he commented earlier. I was about to say he came out of nowhere. Clip that. Yeah, I already know.
How many albums are we doing again? Is it 15 or 10 or
10,
5 honorable mentions?
10, 5 honorable mentions, even though I got 6 honorable mentions.
I mean,
That is funny, dog. I'm still laughing at that shit. That got me
that
tickled.
nigga kept saying that bit too. That nigga saying that bit with his chest out, man. That
I
nigga,
didn't know.
put,
I didn't figure. I didn't know what the shit was meaning.
that nigga said that bit in dip too. I don't even think he heard you say it, bro. Nigga just nigga just want to cause chaos. You feel me? But yeah. So I did a top 26 albums. So for my video that I haven't done yet, but I had to create that. So I mean,
26
yeah, I got 26.
was just good. Jon Snow. He said he from Oakland. Ain't Kojo from Oakland too?
This is your first time streaming on Facebook? 'Cause I've never seen this before.
I didn't even try to stream on Facebook. This was an accident, but we might as well just let it rock.
So you probably should do that more often. You know?
When I do the when we do the live stream, we stream on Facebook.
No way. He ain't never. Why they just comment now?
Oh, I don't have it. No, I'm talking about when me and Joe do the live streams
I don't be seeing people on Facebook comment.
because they never comment. This is the first time they ever commented.
Oh, it's just niggas just randomly decided to say,
Yeah,
oh, for sure.
like last, I think I mentioned it last time. I was like, damn, we got like 63,000 people on Facebook and nobody watching this shit. I think like 3 people was watching it.
Jon Snow. If I watched Game of Thrones, I'd flip your name into a bar. But I don't really know too much about Jon Snow. So
We out in Jacksonville, John.
you're from
Kojo from Richmond.
yeah.
For
But yeah,
sure.
we're from excuse me, from Jacksonville, Virginia.
I had to think, is that a real place? I know it's in Jacksonville, Texas, and in Jacksonville, South Carolina.
Um, but yeah, man, I have 26 albums. So um,
You're
we
not about to name all them, right?
no, nigga, I'm just saying, like, however many honorable mentions you got, I can go. Like, I got more than enough.
Nigga, didn't you do like a list one time and that bit had like you did
52,
like top 4, you did top 50?
top 52 albums of the decade.
See 52. Is that's the list that got you banned?
That was a decade list, though.
Yeah. Chloe said,
Nope.
I've never heard this album yet. I heard it was good though.
Is that the one y'all were talking about? Is that Devin Return episode?
Devin was back by a couple episodes, but it was like his like fourth return episode.
Really? I felt like his return episode when y'all were talking about that. But
Nah,
that,
it
but
was
he was on episode when y'all were talking about that, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
And when
do.
Joe almost jumped out of the seat when we were talking about the titties.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I think the episode I told the story about no, I think that might be episode of the year when Devin told the story about the dog getting his head chopped off.
Yeah, I do remember that.
That might be it. That got to be episode of the year. Chat, let us know if that's episode of the year. Gotta be.
But yeah, I have I just said I had 26 because I got it. You said you got 600 mentions, so yeah, I can do 60.
26 nights crazy.
26 nights, crazy. But yeah, 52 albums. That's not that hard to come up with when you're doing the full decade.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Cause you did the decade list and then you turned. I think you did that year list and then you turned around and
Yeah,
did
for
the
sure.
decade list. Yeah. Okay.
So is that 2019? Let me see how many albums I did for 2019. Cause that's 2019. Just can't get enough. Get enough. Get enough. That's it's not in my phone. No. Oh, here it is, right here. That is nope, that's the underrated albums of the year list. Here it is. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 20 plus 52. So that was 72 albums right there.
Damn.
The whole year I did a list for.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
You
That's crazy. Let me ask you, who was your rookies of the year this year?
gotta go Sexy Red.
Damn, I did not put Sexy Red in my honorable mention. I love that album.
Yeah,
I'm
you
tripping.
gotta go Sexy Red for the rookies of the year. Uh yeah, I mean in sports you only get one rookie of the year. So I'm just gonna
Yeah.
give it to Sexy Red.
Oh yeah, definitely rookie of the year. What's some
Blueface
artists?
baby mama. I'm not mad at Hey
Hey,
man,
she had a big ass hit this year.
I was gonna say hate me if you want to, call me names, but you do not understand how hello motherfucker. Motherfucker. Motherfucker.
Hey yo,
That's literally stuck in my head. That was gosh. Hips, lips.
Bitch, you ain't gon' get no extra points. Pulling no move.
Hair, hips, snip like a Barbie. And hello, motherfucker, motherfucker, motherfucker. She was sliding on it. Get lying.
hold up real quick. That nigga Blueface might be like a genius.
Hey man, Blueface,
That nigga might be a genius, bro.
you got it, man. He got women fighting on stages like a dog. He got dog fights going on like Mike Vick. You know what I'm saying? He's sicking women on other women. Like he's wild.
He holds Soldier Boy.
You know what I'm saying? He got that going on. That song is for women. Well, I'm not a woman. I like that song, so go figure. Um,
Hold up. He had that song. No, she had the other song too. When she was talking about her head was shaped like Stewie or something like that. What's the first song she had?
never heard that, so I can't even.
She
Count.
had another. I feel like she went 2 for 2.
I do know Blueface had a verse on a Too Rare song that I loved this year. So
That nigga Blueface might be like, I ain't gonna say he like a musical genius, but nigga might be like cold with that pen on the low. Cause then he write that Christian Rock, it's a vibe all the time. It's a
I,
vibe. I think he wrote that too.
I would imagine he was writing her music.
That nigga might be fire with that pen.
Shout out to. I'm not gonna say shout out to Blueface, but y'all can't be serious. Barbie is a great song. It's a great song, man.
Come on, Chloe. You can't act like you ain't go on IG and that Barbie song got the girls on that shit got the girls' IG statuses on lock. Or
Hey
whatever
man,
IG stories. That
what
shit
she
got that's so you hear that all the time.
what she say?
Motherfucker. Motherfucker.
She said, "I'm a bad little bitch and I'm snipped like a Barbie. Hips, lips, ass, and a cardi. I'm the favorite motherfucker. Hello, motherfucker, 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 motherfucker. Hey, motherfucker. Hey! That's that quote right now. That's that quote right now, man.
Nah, that bitch.
Hey, one
Nah,
more
she
time.
slid on that.
She came in there and look, she said, I'm a bad little bitch and I'm snipped like a Barbie. Hips, lips, ass, and a cardi. I'm his favorite motherfucker. Hello, motherfucker. 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 She was lying on that, man. That's a good song, man.
Nah, that bit was yeah. You that song undeniable. I'm sorry, dog. I know we supposed to be. Are we supposed to be hating them?
We're
I don't
supposed
hate them people.
we're supposed to be anti Blueface for sure. It's getting zesty here. You're supposed to be anti Blueface for sure. For good reasons for sure. But man, that's a great song. Great song, man. I love it.
Nigga said sassy Eric.
It's a great song, man. It's a
You already
great.
know I'm clipping this, right?
Go for it. You're not bad on that one. Oh, yeah, that don't exist.
That is funny, dog. Yeah, man, y'all can't act like that song was a fire. Oh no, okay. I got Sexy Red is like, of course, Rookie of the Year. What's some like newer artist you was fucking with this year? If you could think of some off the top of the head.
I like Latoni. I like Two Solid Dirtball.
Okay.
Um, those two Atlanta.
John John said Lola. John said Lola Brooke is his Rookie of the Year.
Lola Brooke is a rookie of the year. I didn't really listen too much of her, but I mean, she's straight for what she does. You're speaking about women. I like Denicia this year. I like what
Yeah,
Denicia put out.
I love that EP she dropped.
Yeah, I liked what Denicia put out. Um, newer artist. That's off the top of my head. That's just a few right there. El Custo, like you said. Remember? Do you remember El Custo?
Yeah, you interviewed him, didn't you,
Yeah,
recently?
I'm saying we played him on here. I don't know if you remember him.
Yeah, he was fire.
El Custo, shout out to y'all for putting me, or shout out to you for putting me on Wiz Heaven. Um, that's what somebody said in the chat, by the way.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, you put me on a Wiz having.
yeah. Also, I would say probably somebody that I found out about this year, freaking Niante. He's really good. That's definitely one of my things. Remember him?
Which one is that?
Florida nigga. He was like rapping over. He got a song called "Thank Allah." It went viral on Twitter, and he was like, he got wigs, dark skinned nigga. And he was like rapping over a beat with like no drums. Nigga from like Orlando.
I missed it. Hold up, was that the one where like the nigga was rapping in front of like a ring camera?
Yeah, that nigga. That nigga.
Yeah, okay.
Niante. So yeah, that's people top of my head, just like newer artists.
All right. Of
Also,
course, sexy.
you know who gonna be here? Speaking of Niante, his dog gonna be here on the 31st. You see him coming here on the 31st?
454?
Yeah.
Yeah. I am not going to that, but I wouldn't mind tapping in with that boy.
Hey, I will say this. I have my qualms about his music. One thing I can't say, he's an amazing producer. I don't, I've never really sent you a lot of his beats, but like his beats are, that nigga could produce. So yeah, shout out to him. His producing is very, very good. But yeah,
Did he produce that one song? You know
yes,
what song I'm talking about.
the song that I say the one that I always say that's like really good. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
him.
He produced that. Okay. Yeah, he snapped on that. I like his sister, what's her name? Pig?
Pig, yeah.
Yeah, she pretty fire. Was she gonna be there too? Was that on the flyer?
It just said 454, but I mean, I don't know if they travel together.
I would assume so. Chloe said 454 dropped a good tape this year. Is that the tape with the alligator on the front?
Yeah, I feel like he has like an alligator on all his covers, or maybe I'm making that up. But no, that's not that tape though. That's from
Okay.
2022.
Okay.
Let me see.
Fast Five EP?
Yeah, that's what he had dropped right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he dropped. Him and Surf
Okay.
Gang. Don't know who Surf Gang is, but yeah, that's what he dropped.
Surf Gang. I don't know what that is. Um, of course, my rookie of the year is of course Sexy Red. Some of my favorite like newer niggas that I've been listening to this year, definitely Anicia. I got SCY Jim. I went he dropped a good album towards like the end of last year, which I'm gonna count towards this year, the rookie of the year. That was good, and he dropped a decent one. Do you feel like SCY Jim may have slowed down a little bit once he
Um,
signed the QC?
hold on, give me 1 second. I mean, he got shot, and I feel like things kind of,
Yeah,
manager got locked up or whatever for that murder case.
Yeah, he got shot. He had to change managers.
Yeah,
I just found out
bullshit.
who the new manager is.
Yeah, no clue. So yeah, just yeah, it definitely is in a weird spot for sure, for sure.
Frank
Not
said,
mad at not mad at what Frank said.
Frank
I'm
said two rare rookie of the year.
and I mean this with all sincerity. Too Rare is restoring the feeling of hip hop, like the essence. And I mean that with so much sincerity.
My
Like
bad,
they're
y'all know.
hmm?
I was that sound was loud. I hope I ain't fuck you up.
No. I'm saying with
Okay.
all sincerity, he's him and the rest of like that Philadelphia music. They're making some of the most fun music I've ever heard. It is so fun.
Who else is on that wave?
Too Rare. You got the niggas Philly Goats. Them niggas. The Philly Goats. They got that song. Bro, that jump be having me getting. It's that they be like damn, what's that Philly Goat song? Hold on, now that jump slipping my brain. Freaking it's like a Philly. They essentially like, oh, shake that shit. Come on now, shake that shit. Shake that shit, and like niggas just be hitting that jump. So they got that, and that's essentially like what Nicki's doing with that Everybody song,
Yeah.
or that 5 year song, 5 year foreign song she has. That's essentially what she's doing with that.
What that nigga said she was saying?
5.
Oh Lord, that
I
nigga.
put a remedial, but yeah, man, yeah, that's it. That was like a Philly dance song she made. So yeah, shout out to I love that. I love that song.
I ain't even realize that was that. Yeah, that's definitely she was right putting Uzi on there. You think she should have put Too Rare on there?
Too Rare is it's bro. I swear to God, bro. Too Rare. I don't know how you look at any video of people in Philadelphia dancing. Too Rare is legit gonna be in it. It'd be like a video with 5 likes and like some little kids, bro. Like Too Rare pop up out nowhere and just be. I mean, like, bro, where does this nigga come from? So I'm when she shoot that
With a
video,
chalk hairline?
bro, with the chalk hairline and all. So when she shoot that video, I'm almost positive Too Rare gonna be in that bit dancing.
Yeah. She gotta make a video for that.
Everybody, yeah, good song. But
All right, so I got Anicia, Sexy Red for Roy. YTB Fat been doing his thing.
you saying Roy just made me think of this old song. It was called Elroy. It was like Roy, Roy, Roy.
I
Do the
don't know what
hell,
song
Roy.
that is.
It was like when niggas was making like crank that Soldier Boy type music. It was like during that era. That bit was called Crank That Elroy.
Oh yeah, okay. I remember creating that Elroy.
That nigga say Roy, Roy. No, what made me think of that? But
That's funny as fuck.
yeah, YTB Fat. Shout out to him.
Ooh, they get back a motherfucker.
Ooh, you know, shout out from you know who he from
I know he's from Memphis, right?
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas rapper right there.
Actually, let's take him off the list. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I ain't got no beef with Arkansas.
Man, are you familiar with Boss Man D-Lo?
It's on my list.
Really?
Yeah.
He's coming here for that concert at the end of the year.
Oh, for the
They just added him today.
oh, they just had him today.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's an ignorant ass Jacksonville lineup.
Let's pull it up real quick. Is
Like
it on Nardo Wick page?
nah, you gotta go on Fatboy _ CEO page.
Fat Boy CEO.
That's like it's just such a list that only like Jacksonville niggas are going to see. It's a
All
good
right.
lineup.
All right. So we got Nardo Wick is headlining it. I don't know if y'all niggas can see it. Nardo Wick headlining. Little Papa.
Hold on. Let me just put it on the
All
screen.
right.
I'm gonna do this right here. I'm gonna check a little screenshot. You know, it's the thing that I just really started doing like recently that I've been utilizing a lot.
Word.
AirDrop. Like it's such a like why doesn't every like it's like convenient.
I don't really mess with airdrop like that.
What? Because nigga, I just airdropped the picture just like that, and now it's already saved in my computer. It's just so
Yeah, I
it's
don't
so
really do that.
convenient.
I know when what you call bro, Joey Badass.
Yeah,
When Joey Badass be up here recording, he like people be having to send the beats, and he be like airdrop the YouTube link.
yeah,
I was
because it's just
like,
quick.
damn, I didn't even know you could airdrop a YouTube link.
Yeah, you can airdrop anything because like instead of texting it and you know what I'm saying, you just airdrop it. It come like that. So yeah, shout out to
Mm.
airdrop. Yes, this is the line. I'm just setting the last line. Right?
Lil Papa, G Herbo's pretty big.
Yeah.
That's pretty decent. G Herbo, Raw 49,
Hey,
Lakaya. I feel like
I'm about saying don't sleep on Lil Papa. Lil Papa got a huge Jacksonville fan base. Like,
oh yeah, definitely.
okay,
Yeah, Lil Papa. But I'm saying G Herbo is way bigger than him though. But
yeah,
but of course Lil Papa, everybody fuck with Lil Papa in Jacksonville. Well, let me not say that. He got a big following.
yeah.
I feel like Lakia is always down here. Well, Lakaya. Skilla
Killer Baby.
Baby.
That's a big one too.
Yeah, that is. Lil Tyler, Wiz Having, Webby. I don't know. Is Webby random to me?
Bro, Webby literally was here like in June, like July at the same arena.
Webby, Trina, and Trick Daddy. And now Bossman D-Lo.
Yeah, not Bossman Diva.
Who you think opening up?
I would say the person.
Gotta be Boss Man, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say the person that like I feel like nobody really knows in Jacksonville is Lakia or Lakaya.
Yeah.
It's not a QC, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, maybe. I mean, I feel like people gonna go crazy with Boss Man D-Lo than they is over her.
Yeah, but nobody really gonna like one of the songs come on everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But I could see them making Boss Man D-Lo like open the shit up.
See, they gonna go crazy when he do that. He's on the biggest.
Yeah.
Don't forget the realest. They gonna go crazy over that.
Damn. I'm Phil Jackson, baby. Mr. Make It Happen, baby.
Who said that?
The Boss Man D-Lo. The Phil
Boss
Jackson song?
Okay.
You ain't heard the Phil Jackson
I
song?
really haven't dove into Boss Man D-Lo like that.
Bruh, that Phil Jackson song hard. He said, I'll make it play like Phil Jackson, baby. I think the song just came out. But that might be that. I think the Phil Jackson song will end up being his biggest song.
Really. So yeah, I really haven't delved into his music too tough.
Which one was you just singing? You were singing
Was that the biggest or whatever? Behind the
yeah, the
biggest.
biggest. Yeah,
Yeah.
he just dropped the remix with YTB Fat. You heard that?
He's everywhere. Now I haven't. I know YTV Fat. He got a song that's going crazy right now with Real Boss and Richie, where they like
Yeah.
where they
I know what
like
you're talking about.
you know
Yeah. You know what's crazy? You said the nigga from Arkansas. I was always assuming either he was from Florida or he was from Memphis. And I was leaning towards Memphis.
I think he might have moved to Memphis or something, but like he grew up in Arkansas.
Cause he sounds kind of like a Memphis nigga.
Yeah, I think he might have moved to Memphis, but like he grew up in Arkansas. He's in
Webby,
Arkansas.
Chloe Gotline said, Webby's son is fire.
Yeah, they
Hope
tried to
he
give me
brings him out.
they tried to give me an interview that nigga one time.
Why you interviewing?
Because they was like, yeah, you can interview him and maybe you can interview Webby. Like maybe. I was like, maybe, nigga, what?
Nigga said maybe. That's a
So,
no.
yeah.
That nigga Webby don't do interviews with nobody. All right, so I'm about to bring up two comments. I'm in my old man bag. I'm in my Tommy Davidson bag. Who are these niggas? Little Rye. Have you guys listened to Little Rye?
I've seen that name before. I gotta Google it. Sure,
I'm
seen
not
that.
familiar. TS said y'all listen to was that Jules?
So I've never heard Lil Rod, but I've seen the name. But yeah, Jules, I've never. I don't know who Jules is at all. That might be his little cousin.
Yeah, TS, you gotta put us on game with Jules. I ain't never heard of.
Yeah, I just looked up Jules. He He looked like he make music with he make music with Ritz. Remember Ritz?
You talking about the white guy?
Yeah. He like he make music with Ritz.
He made music with Old Jelly Roll.
Yeah, he like you make music with what's the one nigga said she's 17 but I fuck her like she 25.
What?
That's a real bar. White boy Bones. No, not Bones. Hold on. I can tell you literally who said that. Your face is hilarious when I said that.
Nigga, what the fuck? Who said that shit?
That's not who said. I'm put it right now. That's on Year the Savage. Puya. That's who said that.
I heard of Puya.
It was Puya.
That's a cracker, ain't it?
Yeah,
I mean, that nigga Kojo typed that shit with all caps.
Lil Rise from Alabama signed in 1017. Beef with Youngboy. Recently got jumped in the mall. That's why. Because he makes music with EBKJ, That's why. That's why he asked that question. Of course.
You still trying to share your screen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, is this Wes?
I was about to say that like West.
Nigga actually listen to Wes. That's crazy.
I know it's crazy. I seen that person literally today. Like it was like in my little Facebook tab, not Facebook tab, the little IG. Do you want to like follow this person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they follow you?
I don't think so.
Remember that one white?
And you know, it's funny because I actually clicked on it. Under it said West was following him, so he just following everybody that look like him.
That's hilarious.
That's crazy.
Do you remember that one white boy everybody was going crazy over? His name was like Kasky or something.
Yeah,
like
Kasky.
He's still around?
Yeah, no, it's crazy. He still signed to Cash Money.
I didn't know he was signing Cash Money.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. It's random. We was at what concert was it? It was the TDE concert. It was when TDE went on tour. It was in Orlando. So I wasn't by them niggas. It was me, Joe, Russell, Devin, and our homie who else was it? I think our homie Tremaine was there too. So them niggas was like on the other side, and I was like on the left side. I don't know how I got away from them niggas, but I was like on the other side. So the concert over. So them niggas leave, and I was like, fuck. I need to find them niggas. They driving back to Jacksonville, and I'm like, nigga, I need to find them niggas ASAP. And my phone was dead. So I'm walking. I just hear this nigga Joe rapping. I'm like, that's Joe. So I follow the voice. It's this nigga Joe and Kasky, and they just rapping with each other.
Hilarious. Nigga had like nigga Kasky.
Yeah, apparently like the nigga Kasky like seen him, or white guy Kasky seen him, and like, hey bro, let's rap. And they just started rapping.
Hey, you rap? He just said you look like you rap.
Yeah, he said they just started rapping. But this is like, I think he had just signed the Cash Money, and of course this was before he had all them face tattoos and shit. Yeah. It was a buzz for Kasky.
Like a couple years ago, he had like a song viral or something.
I ain't know who brother is till they said who he was, and then I seen he signed to like Cash Money. I ain't know he was. That's crazy. He's still with Cash Money to this day.
Good for him. Good.
Yeah, so shout out Kasky. You should interview him. It's crazy because I think the other day he had a on the porch interview.
Off the porch, right?
Off the porch, my fault.
Yeah, I don't really know bro music at all. I just know that he's a white guy that raps.
Yeah, he's from Orlando.
He's from Florida. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's from Orlando.
Good for him.
Salute him.
Shout out to Dwight Howard.
Why we shouting out Dwight Howard? Because of R. Kelly bars?
No, you said Orlando. Made me think about the Magic.
Okay. Last One of my favorite rookies. You roast Brud name all the time. Charlie. So the Charlie, man. I think him and Cash Capone, they gonna have a good year next year with the whole. I think they call it a sexy drill music.
Oh,
So yeah, they gonna have a big year. Did you so on what's the Drake album? His crazy guy got on the list. For all the dogs.
yeah.
You know the song Calling for You?
I like it.
Um Found in the club, says she 21, but I don't see a savage. Dun, dun, dun,
That one.
dun, dun, dun. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then like in the middle it had like the girl talking from the girl from the airplane, and then it got 21 Savage rapping.
This sounds like
I'm
Adam.
calling for you, calling for you. Dun, dun,
No,
dun.
no.
Anyway, the I tried my best, y'all. But anyway, the nigga Drake like completely like jacked they whole style on that song.
Oh yeah. I know.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
like
that
the
do
beat,
sound. Yeah. Who
like the
produced
beat
that?
and the way he was rapping, I'm not sure, but like Drake stole their whole like wave with that song.
Well, hold on. I'm finna. Let me see. If somebody, if who I think produced it, then that'll say a lot. But if they didn't, then never mind.
Shit, it might be
Um.
it might be the same producer that worked with them.
So Cash Cobain produced that song.
Cash
You familiar with
Cobain
it?
produced it.
Yeah.
Okay, well yeah, he didn't steal their wave then. He
Yeah, I
just
say because
worked with them
that's him.
niggas.
Yeah, I say that's him.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know Cash Cobain. Okay, well I'll shut the fuck up then.
I thought he did. Yeah, that's Cash Cobain on this beat.
So he didn't steal their wave. Okay. Well, he was rapping like them niggas.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
is okay. I respect it more that he actually like, all right. Instead of me just because usually Drake is still a nigga wave and just like he not even work with the nigga. But
For
I
sure.
respect if he stole a wave and actually worked with the nigga. So all right,
Triple X shots below the neck.
yeah, he's still rapping about that body.
It's a crazy bar, man. I don't care what anybody says. That's definitely a double entendre.
That's an insane bar.
Yeah, that's very true.
I diss a nigga too if I gotta go to virtual court over a nigga, a random nigga I never met in a murder trial. Like nigga, I'm
Oh,
about to diss you too.
he go to court for that?
Yeah, he had to go to virtual court.
I didn't know that.
They forced him to go.
That's hilarious. I didn't know he got subpoenaed to do that. I remember his name was brought up, but I didn't know he was subpoenaed to go.
Yeah, he got subpoenaed. And he tried to like flex because at first they were trying to make it seem like he had to come to Florida,
Yeah,
but he was like, nah, he not coming. But they were like, nah, we're gonna put you on ass on Skype, and they put him on. I don't think any footage or anything ever popped up, but yeah, they made him go on Skype for that shit.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Good old Drake.
All right. So you want to do your honorable mention list, or you first, or you want to go?
I mean, you want me to, sure.
You heard what I said?
Yeah, what?
You ain't hear what I said. Good.
You said, am I going to do my honorable?
I said you want to do your honorable list, or do you want to do your honorable list first?
That's hilarious. My honorable list, yeah, nigga watching King Earner videos, man.
Who you?
No, you talking about niggas being honorable. That's what I'm saying. Nigga watch
Uh,
too many Earner videos.
yeah, yeah. The way I said it, I was like, yeah, you go first either way.
That boy King Earner, man. I see that nigga all the time on my timeline. That nigga be bored. Bro.
I
Like
didn't know he
nigga,
still made videos.
bro, that nigga like it'd be like something like a nigga trip and fall. He'd be like, I'm snatching his honor. Like he just snatching anybody honor now, man. It don't even mean
Damn,
nothing to honor snatch.
nigga, if he seen what you was doing earlier to that Barbie song, your honor will be snatched.
What that come and say?
Oh, he trolling again.
Nigga red in his head this time. Nigga red in his head this time. Hey, that
You
nigga
ain't
red
get
in
me.
his head this time, boy.
Yeah, you ain't get me again, James. You got
He
me the
said I
first
learned
time.
my lesson, man.
You ain't get me again, man.
How many am I supposed to be doing?
I got six to be honest. So go ahead and do you do six.
You 6'2". You go, nigga.
I go. Okay. Honorable mention list. So this is obviously songs that didn't make my top 10 list of the year. So I'm just gonna run through them real quick. So the first honorable mention I got Brent Fayez, Larger Than Life. I don't know. I've been on record like slandering Brent Fayez on here before, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I gotta apologize to that boy. I was listening to his music a lot this year. And also, before I get into my list, I was listening to a lot of like old shit this year. It's some older shit that got like on my top 10 list. Oh, top 15. Like I got this. I was telling talk to you about that shit the other day. I just randomly was listening to the Usher and Zaytoven album a ton this year. The A album. I was listening to that a lot this year. I was listening to the Brent Fayez Wasteland a lot this year.
Wait, hold on. We're doing top 10 or top 15?
I'm just rambling. It's a part of my honorable mention. I'm just saying I've been listening. I was listening to a lot of older shit this year.
But I'm saying
And
we
I
are
was
doing top 10, right? That's what it is.
yeah, top 10 and I'm just doing my honorable mention. I'm just tying everything together pretty much. Another one for my honorable mention. But shout out to Brent Fayez, that Larger Than Life album, really, really good. It couldn't crack my top 10, obviously, because I feel like it came out recently. I just didn't really I gotta listen to it more because it came out fucking randomly as random. But I did like the production on it a lot. He had some Timbaland type shit. It's actually Timbaland produced on there. He had Missy Elliott on there. He had some fire on there. One thing I did not like about that album, come on, bro. We do not want to hear them ASAP. Me personally, I don't want to hear none of them ASAP niggas rap.
One week's had a crazy part.
None of them.
He said, if I pull up my dick, don't be surprised. I'm like, whoa, what does that mean? Nigga?
Who said that?
What ASAP Ant?
ASAP. See, I didn't hear it because I don't want to hear ASAP and rap.
If I pull up my dick, baby, don't be surprised. Is that a
Well,
threat?
whoa, nigga, that sound like some. You sure that wasn't ASAP Bari?
ASAP Bari is funny.
ASAP Bari might have ghost wrote that nigga bar. That's
That's
crazy. That nigga found ASAP Bari rhyme book. But yeah, Brent Fayez, Larger Than Life. Next one. I don't know how you feel about this album. I don't know if it made your list. We're gonna find out later on. Corinne Bailey Ray, Black Rainbows. Randomly, I did not know she was releasing an album this year. I like this album a lot. I'm a big fan of Corinne. And she did a lot of experimenting on this album. I know Eric probably would like this one because this nigga just love when niggas just experiment, no matter if it's ass or good. She had like punk rock songs on the album. And if you know Corinne Bailey Ray, she make a lot of like slow, sad shit. And the fact that she was making like legit punk rock songs is just like mind blowing to me. I can't even come up with like a comparison of an artist that would randomly just like go off the left field. But I gotta look and see if she did any interviews. I need to know like the inspiration before why she just randomly said, "I'm about to just experiment with all kind of sounds." But that Black Rainbows, if you fuck with Corinne Bailey Ray, really good album. But it's not all punk rock. It's of course she was just fucking with like all kind of genre. Literally only genre she didn't have on there is probably gospel rap and maybe fucking country. But anything else, she was fucking with all kind of genres on this one.
I've heard that album, by the way.
Yeah.
I just forgot it came out. I liked it. I just forgot it. I never went back to it because I just literally forgot about it.
Yeah, it don't sound like none of her other albums. I can't compare it. I can't even compare it to any of her other albums. Next one. A lot of people slaying this. I like this album a lot. I got the Rick Ross and Meek Mill "Too Good to Be True." I love this album. Rick Ross was rapping his ass off. I felt like he was spanking that boy Meek. He told Meek, "Hey Meek, go in the back and get that switch." And he was just spanking the nigga on 25 tracks.
Never heard it.
I don't see you would even be listening to that shit.
I never heard it.
he
Never.
gonna mirror. He gonna mirror saying pause.
You know Mike Francesca? You know who it is?
Ain't that like a radio dude?
The New York dude, sports radio dude.
Yeah.
You ever seen
First
that
time, long
video?
time.
Uh, yeah, he's like. You ever seen that video? When I said never heard of him, made me think about that. It's a classic video where they call. You ever seen a video where they're like, "Hey, Stan Lee died. Stan Lee died." You ever seen that video?
Oh yeah, I seen that.
He's like, "Who? Stan Lee." He's like, "Who is that?" Gosh, he created Marvel. That nigga say, "Who cares?" This producer was like, "You." It was like you never heard of Stan Lee. I said, "Never heard of him. Who
That's
cares?"
funny.
That nigga did not care.
Yeah, you said fuck Stanley.
But yeah, I've never heard of it.
Damn, never heard of it. And I can imagine you probably never gonna listen to it. At this point now,
If I do, I do. But I'm not going out my way to listen to it.
it's one of them things where it was like that's why I said like this year in music. I like the album, but if I was to never ever hear it, it'd be like okay.
I listen to
I was
Mastermind.
listening to it a lot this morning, but it was like
Yeah.
it is what it is. Yeah.
For sure.
Next one, I got Wiz having Super Wiz. Only reason that didn't go on my list because I felt like it just recently came out. I gotta live with it more. It's not as good as the last album though. Mr. Too Sticky. Mr. Too Sticky was just too amazing. I didn't think he was gonna top it, but still a decent album.
Yeah.
Now this one I was debating. It was kind of on my top 10 list, but I took it off. I got Real Boston Richie, Welcome to Bubble Island. Flawless album.
Is it Bubba Land?
Bubble Land. I don't know why I say Bubble Island. Welcome to Bubble Land.
Look at them Epstein Island rumors on your mind.
Oh, hold on. Stop right there.
I mean, you were there, but I'm just saying.
Stop. That should be the next album. Welcome to Bubble Land. Just name it.
Oh, I think you about to say you should be Welcome to Epstein Island. I was saying, no, I don't.
No, don't do that.
That's funny.
Welcome to Bubba Epstein Island. That's crazy.
All right, Bubba Epstein Island.
Yeah, Boston, don't do that.
Bubba Ray Dudley and Kevin Owens.
All right, last one of my honorable mentions. I got Offset, Set It Off. I know you didn't hear that, did you?
I did not hear that at all.
I can imagine you not even listening to that.
I support Offset.
You like his solo shit?
I support Offset and everything he does. Music, all of it.
I support Offset too. If I was to make a top 25 or a top 15 list, this Offset album definitely would have been in there. Also, the Offset album, I listened to it today. It sounds better, like way better today since I found out that still cheating on Cardi B. So the fact that he's still cheating on Cardi B, that makes the album even better than me. Not that I hate Cardi B, it's just a cheating ass nigga. Their music is just better than the nigga that's faithful.
2 videos came out last week that were just like on par of like some of the maddest people I've ever heard in my life. Cardi B yelling was like the pain in her voice. I know some people are like, man, they be doing this for like gimmicks and like, I don't think you could fake it. I don't think she's that good of an actress. Like the way she was yelling, I was like, man, I feel bad for her. She got some pain in there. And it's the other video on the opposite end. You see the one dude that I guess like these 2 dudes was like having sex in his trap.
Oh, and he said we geeked up.
Yeah, bro, that video is the funniest, bro. That nigga was so mad, bro. Pussy, bro. He was pissed, bro. Nigga say, "My fault, we geek, bro."
Like, what does that mean, nigga? We geek, bro.
Bro, that's so funny, bro. So, yeah,
bro, them niggas was getting freaky down there.
Yeah, bro. That nigga said, bro, my bad, we geek. What type of trap was that? Like, what type of building was that? Rather, like, what?
That shit like an abandoned building. But I'm just wondering. I don't know why them niggas was like. I guess that must be like one of his that had to be like his customers or something like that.
I don't know who that was, bro.
They had on regular outfit. They didn't look homeless in that, but like
that's what I'm saying. Or maybe them niggas just like shit, bro. Let's get it in right here.
What they said, nigga, they were geek.
Beach it, nigga, bro. That nigga was so mad.
Did he call him punk too? Like punk.
He said, "Sissy,
Yeah, he said sissy.
beach it, nigga." Bro, he was
Bruh,
so mad.
that nigga was disgusted. He was like, "What you would have rather him did? Like, hey man, y'all can fuck, but don't fuck in the trap."
Nah, it would have been great if he was like, "Hey, my fault. We geek, bro." He like, "Oh, y'all geek. My bad. I'm gonna have y'all at it, man. My fault." Like he was supposed to be like, "Oh, my bad. I ain't know y'all was geek."
Nah, he said, "I don't give a fuck." That made him madder. Nigga said we
Oh
geek.
my gosh.
Oh nah, that Cardi B, yeah, that Cardi B shit. Nah, that's people saying it's like a publicity stunt. Nah, that was some real tears. What that nigga Antonio Brown said, he said I watch him. He said I watch him cry like Cardi B, and I still cheat.
Yeah, man. That nigga don't got no heart, bro. Cardi B,
That's a bar right there.
yeah, that is a bar. She was like, her voice was cracking the way she was yelling, man. That was, yeah. She was going through it.
One thing I didn't like about this whole thing, because I was thinking it was a rollout for a second until I seen the Cardi B shit, and then the nigga Offset hopped on Twitter talking something. He was like, "Man, fans wishing death on Takeoff or whatever, right?" That, and I was like, "Bro, why even mention that?"
I don't be on Twitter enough, but I guess like I don't know. Maybe that was really prevalent. I don't know, but I did
Yeah,
hear.
I know.
I
I
did
can
hear.
understand he's still mourning, but it's like, don't bring. I was like, why bring attention to that?
You know, Offset's still a nigga at the end of the day. Nigga don't know how to use the internet. Nigga don't know like you should probably ignore that private stuff. You know.
Yeah,
Remember?
what the nigga when he said he was hacked?
Oh no, one of my favorite things is when they when the bar when it was like we do not mess with no queers, and then it
Oh yeah,
was
we
like
don't vibe with queers. Yeah,
yeah, we don't vibe with queers, and also like Offset and them are homophobic. And then that nigga took a screenshot of like the Merriam-Webster dictionary of queers, and it was like to be different. He was like, "This is what I meant. I don't mess with different people." I was like, "All right, Offset." He said,
what that nigga said when he was hacked? He was like, "I'm gay." I like balls in my mouth,
"That like balls in my face." Yeah.
balls in my face. Like this nigga don't know what he. That nigga don't know what he doing on the internet. Like stay off the internet, nigga.
Shout out to Offset. Like, one of my favorite moments of hip hop history is when they're beefing with Saw Baby. And like he started doing all the 666 stuff, and he just said, "Man, get right with God."
Get right with God.
That's what I think about that all the time. Get right with God.
And that other time when he got caught cheating on Cardi B, and the nigga took a picture of himself sad, Thompson, I miss my grandma.
That I love the y'all one, and then I won. That's always a good one right there.
Those were amazing.
Yeah.
Nigga said, y'all won.
I just
I won.
didn't something just come out where he's like chilling with Gunner or something like that.
Yeah, that came out today.
Yeah.
He was chilling with
Oh,
Gunna, and then Quavo posted a shirt saying
Free Thug.
free Young Thug.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think those correlate. Only person that was trying to force that to correlate was Elliot Wilson.
Hey man, that's what a cornball.
With Elliot Wilson?
You didn't respond to my text. I don't know if you agree, but what a corny nigga. You broke up. What'd you say?
What you sent me?
Him reacting to Kaisenat.
Oh yeah. You said hip hop journalism.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was terrible. We better with
Cornball them all.
the connection better.
Yeah.
Okay,
You don't see Sway doing that.
you're right. Well, Sway got a. I ain't gonna say it's a permanent income because his show could get canceled anyway. But
Yeah.
Sway don't have to rely on. Even though Sway do still get a bunch of like amazing guests, still he don't have to like rely on guests. He can still do his morning show by himself.
Well, Alphonse in our little thing we did, we talked about it, and according to him, he was like, even back in the day, like Elliot Wilson was being messy. So like this is him.
Oh, he's just a sassy light skinned nigga.
Yeah, pretty much.
That makes sense.
Elliot was an old hater. I remember he was hating on Taxstone and me. Easy. What did he say? What
I
positive?
remember. I remember that.
What did he say?
I forgot what he said exactly, but he definitely was hating on him. He just hate on niggas that he got misguided hate.
Like I said, I remember literally that day when the whole Casanat thing, somebody somebody's like, is academics real journalism? He was like, Big Ac is definitely real journalism.
Mm.
And like he did like academics like show or whatever. I'm like, you complain about Kyson Nat, who's not a journalist at all, but you like support niggas like that. It's like, bro, it's real bad things going on in hip hop journalism and hip hop media, like Adam 22. And like you focus your hate on Kyson Nat. Why?
This
You know
old
what?
nigga. Why?
Not an
Cause
old nigga. He just like I said, I don't think got nothing to do with his age. You guys niggas just a hater.
yeah.
He thought Textone had an interview with Jay-Z before he did and was mad about it. Like, what a weirdo.
Oh yeah. That's exactly it. And he was just sitting down with Tax on.
What a weirdo, man.
Yeah, he was well shit. I was about to whole bring up he don't want to see like young nigga shining, but he was hating on the fucking white girl when she got the Drake interview.
Was he?
Yeah, Bobby.
Yeah,
What
he's
the fuck
like
happened to her? But he was mad when she got the interview.
you said what happened to her?
Yeah, what happened to her?
She's still doing interviews? I think,
Mm.
right? She interviewed
Well,
somebody. Let me see. Who's the last person she interviewed? Last person she
last one I seen
interviewed
she interviewed was Mark Cuban.
last person she interviewed was Jessica Alba. So
Okay,
she's
that's
out of here.
that's in her bag right there.
She's out of here. Then the one before that was Bobby Lee.
Oh, mm.
So yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she
definitely doing
yeah
stuff.
she in that white bag. She's a
Yeah,
nigga
but I say you're
nigga for
not seeing her
stepping
no more
stone.
because yeah, but I say you're not seeing her no more because she's not with the niggas. That's why.
Yeah, she was like, oh, y'all don't like me. Well, I'm gonna pivot into the cracker bag and get even more views. Even though Bobby Lee's Asian, but he definitely in the cracker audience.
For sure, for sure. So yeah, you ain't seen her because she ain't with the niggas no more. She's like, all right, bet. You know what I mean? So the
Yeah,
type of
she's like,
nigga
oh,
she interviewed what's the nigga I just seen it nigga from Florida uh, Jason Derulo. You know what I'm saying? So she interviewed right now.
yeah. So she comes soon. She gonna have a Theo Vaughn interview. She haven't already.
You seen
She
that
gonna get a
nigga Jason?
Theo Vaughn. Then she gonna get a Jelly Roll interview.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Ooses.
yeah.
You have
Randomly, she gonna have a what's the one dude? He just I felt like he was like I ain't gonna say he was an industry plant, but he was on everybody podcast randomly. The Mexican OT.
oh yeah.
I
Was
didn't
he
understand. I didn't understand that. He was just on everybody podcast.
went viral?
Off of what, nigga?
I'm rapping with the chicken.
And I just got him on everybody podcast. Like he was
I'm
on every major podcast. I wouldn't be shocked if he had a. I don't think he had a Joe Rogan interview. He probably did. I don't know. He was on. He was like, bro. He was on everybody podcast, and I just
yeah,
didn't get
man.
it. He was just
That
on
video
everybody
went
podcast
viral.
every week.
Yeah, and the Paul Wall song too. Yeah, he went viral. A
Then
Mexican nigga.
fucking. Then why the fuck y'all ain't interview Paul Wall then?
Cause man, he ain't Mexican. How many Mexican rappers we got right now? You know what I'm saying? Niggas went to corner that market.
We got Peso.
I don't know if he raps.
Who Peso definitely raps.
Oh, not
He
Peso
signed
Peso. I'm thinking about Peso Pluma. I think is his name, right? You know who that is?
Peso Pluma. That's fuck. Who is that?
Like the biggest Mexican artist out right now.
Oh, that's bro that they the cartel told him to chill out.
Yeah, he looked like Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, I seen him. I think the cartel said yeah we're gonna chop your head off if you keep playing.
Pretty much. He looked just like Dominic Mysterio, bro. Look up what this nigga looked like. He looked just like Dominic. That's crazy.
I watched a video about him the other day. That's why I was like, damn, who the fuck is that? But yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Was that it though with your honorable mentions or you had no more?
Yeah, that was everybody.
You got 6 people?
Yeah, 6.
All right, so number 16 on my list is music soul child and Hit Boy Victims and Villains. Something
Mm.
that I played a lot, and I'm not a Hit Boy fan at all. I think Hit Boy, a lot of his beats are very
Midway.
dull. Not a fan at all, but he did his thing on here. And Music Soul Child, I've always liked Music Soul Child. Growing up, hearing it in the household a lot. So anytime I see Music Soul Child, I click and I play. And I've gotten told many times that I look like Music Soul Child. So I feel like just off of that, I gotta listen because people say I look like the nigga. I don't look like that nigga, but Shout out to him. He did his thing. Yeah, I know, right? Um, but what?
Nah, that's
What, nigga?
that's
What?
crazy.
What?
Who said that, nigga?
I've had that a bunch of times. So yeah.
Niggas
But
think
either
your eye
way,
caught. Niggas think your eye caught like a pistol. Put some
you feel good
shades
about that?
on.
Oh, you keep going. You keep going. This is about him having one eye joke. Keep going. What other one eye jokes you got, buddy? Keep going.
He ain't got one eye. It's just one eye is caught like a pistol.
No, I don't think he could see out that eye. You know
I
why,
don't know
right?
about that. What happened?
He said he was getting fed as a baby, and they actually poked him in the eye with a fork.
I thought that was Fetty Wap.
No, I watched the Jack Thriller interview when he said that.
Oh,
So I think he has one eye. Is the point that I'm saying.
I just thought it was cocked.
No, it's eye damage, or it's damage to his eye, nigga. But yeah, let's make some more jokes about the disabled guy. Huh? What a prick! All right, goodness
I feel
gracious,
bad. I didn't know he couldn't see out that eye.
what a prick,
I just thought it
man!
was just a. I just thought it was a lazy eye.
What a
I
prick!
thought it was like I wear so many shades. They thought I had a lazy eye.
Oh, Beat of a Slow Dance is a great song off of there. Between Love and War, yeah, just a very enjoyable album. Then number 15, somebody
They
who
got some slow
literally,
shit on there.
yeah, I would say the great slow song is, like I said, the Beat of a Slow Dance. Cause
Oh,
my
okay.
heart beats the same as a slow dance. Such a good song. Um, One step at a time. That nigga was sliding on that. Yeah, great song. But number 15 is somebody who I don't really listen to at all. I know one song by her, and that was Amp the Ableist is a great name. But I know one song about her, and that's it. And this album was my kind of introduction to her music outside of her hit song, and that is Tinashe, clocking in at 15. BB
Oh wow.
slash literally my first time ever hearing her. And there's multiple songs on here that I'm like, this should be a hit. And I've always seen the thing about her is like Tinashe should be bigger, but she has bad management. Bad management. The label doesn't push her. The label doesn't push her. So I seen this and I was like, okay, let me see what she's cooking up. And there's multiple songs on here that I'm like, this should be like all over the radio. This should be all over TikTok. So I do wish that for her on this album because there's multiple songs. It would be higher, but it's only like five. It's only like 7 songs, but it's very short. So 20-minute, 7 song album, and if it was longer, I would definitely have it higher. But yeah, shout out to Tinashe, BB, great, great little project. 14, Sex, Money, and Drugs by none other than Lucky.
Mm.
Um, I really enjoyed this album. It grew on me a lot. It's a very addicting album. That nigga got one of my favorite bars of the year. He say, he said he a real deal junkie. He's what he said. He said, what he said. He said, this, I'll pull it up in a minute. But yes, that nigga Lucky definitely did his thing on here. A lot of great beats. I feel like with him, you're going to always hear like great beats. He said he a real deal junkie. I sealed the deal with a seal in hand. I think that's a really good
Mm.
bar right there for and I never thought I'd be bigging up junkie bars, but that's a good bar. I sealed the deal with the seal in hand. Um,
Speaking
but
of
yeah,
junkie
Lucky.
bars, why your boy ain't dropped this year, man?
Who's my boy?
Bruiser Wolf.
You dropping topic? You seen that? You see that freestyle he dropped?
Nah, I didn't see it.
He dropped a freestyle like a week ago. It's crazy.
I gotta see that shit. Then you say he had
Yes.
like some family shit going on?
His father passed away.
Okay. All right, never mind then.
His father passed away.
I just randomly remembered that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But I did talk to him, and he said he's dropping soon. Or no, with that freestyle, it said it's coming out soon. So yeah, be on the lookout for Bruiser. I just brought that up. But
I'm
yeah,
mad. You know I'm a big Danny Brown fan. I still haven't heard that new Danny Brown album.
have you not? Yeah, you should listen to it.
Is it good?
Um,
I haven't heard nothing. Nobody talk about it.
yeah, because honestly, I didn't get around to listen to the whole thing either, so I can't even. You know,
Okay.
I did. I did hear the single
Did
though.
it sound decent?
The thing that sticks to my head is the single, and I really do like the single. He said he got a Mexican homie named Chinese Mike, and that stuck in my head. So,
I'm gonna listen to that shit after we get done recording.
but yeah, Lucky Sex Money Drugs, Whole World Slat with him and Veeze, Chrome Denim, Baby Pluto, Mubu 2021 vibes, great stuff. And then after that, I wrote down at this point, any of these could be my album of the year because I always say every single year, I really struggle with creating lists. I suck at this so much because tomorrow this list could be completely different. But 13 clocking in, we have something that you mentioned, Brent Fayez, Larger Than Life, and
Yeah,
I reviewed that album. I share similar sentiments. It sounded like more like the Fuck the World EP that he put out, and I really like that sound that he does. So yeah, mixed in with like more 90s stuff. Like I said, Timbaland stuff. Even the we feeling larger than life. You know what I'm saying? The song with Coco Jones is really good. Coco Jones, oh my gosh, she's great. I really like Coco Jones. She sounded super duper good on that song.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, ASAP Rocky, I liked his verse. So yeah, that's the only ASAP that should have been on the album. I'm gonna be real. No other ASAP should have been on the album outside of Rocky. But
That
yeah,
nigga had
can't really say
ASAP
too much.
Brubber on the album. He had the whole ASAP.
Nigga say ASAP, bro. That's hilarious. Um, Number 12 is a band that I found on accident, literally just on Apple Music. Something that I never did, but I started doing after I found this album. I never did like when they drop new albums and you could like browse through all the albums that drop on Friday, do like the little browse
Mm,
list. I never did
yeah.
that until I found this album on accident. Wasn't even trying to like look, but it's this album called "Food for Worms" by Shame. Uh, it's like an alternative album. It's a lot of sounds in there, but it's mostly like a rock album. And yeah, I would say that's there's that. It's not really a lot to say about that. It's literally an album that came out of nowhere. Have no idea who they were, but enjoyed that a lot. And my last one before we get into the list is an album that I feel like when I say this on my channel, probably even on here, get a lot of flack for. Um, Jackman by Jack Harlow. It's my number 11. Coming out the Jack Harlow closet, everybody. Jack Harlow.
Wow, nigga.
It's a good album. I really like the beats. Uh, I liked what he was rapping. Yeah, man. I like Jack Harlow. I'm a Jack Harlow supporter. Always have been. Always will be.
You low key been out of the closet with like your Jack Harlow fandom.
Yeah, I like Jack Harlow. That song that's buzzing right now, it's a good song, man. The number one song. You like that song?
I'm gonna be honest, I never even heard it.
Really? Shouts out Skilla Baby, man. You gotta listen to it, man. It's a good song, man.
Skilla Baby's on the song.
No, he shouts out Skilla Baby. He said he said I get love in the D like I'm Skilla Baby.
Oh, that's why they let him do the halftime show.
Well, I don't know if that's why they let him do it, but I mean, I don't know why they had him do it, to be honest with you. But yeah, he did shot Skillet Baby. But no, that song is really good. I really do like that song a lot. That put your loving on me, baby. Put your loving on me, baby. That's a great song. Don't know how I feel about the hook talking
I
about
did
whips
see
and
the.
chains.
I saw like he said what? Oh yeah, whips and chains. He said that on that song.
Yeah. Well, no, that's the sample. I don't need no whips and chains, but you can tie me down, and you can put your loving on me, baby. That's the
I know. I
great
seen
song.
a couple
Great song.
couple like hip hop vloggers. I guess they were
Yeah.
saying that might be like the fakest number one song ever.
Why? What was that mean?
Oh, they just saying this is random. Like nobody heard it, but it was like number one for like a week or so.
I like it a lot. I like it, but that's not on the album at all.
Yeah,
That's more of a
Jackman came out like beginning of this year, right?
yeah. And Jackman was kind of his redemption album because you remember he dropped the previous album and everybody was like, "This sucks, like this nigga
Mm,
stinks." So this album was kind of like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna rap on some real hip hop beats." Like he's rapping on like soul samples throughout this album. It's like
yeah,
that type of album. Like, hey guys, I'm gonna rap on some real hip hop beats and redeem myself.
but I did see. I don't know what's like the whole consensus on it is, but from what I was seeing like people was like a little iffy about the Jackman too, because he was like rapping about he was from what I seen from the songs I heard, like he was like real honest, open about that. You remember this? What's the song where he talking about he had a homie that caught a R word charge?
Yeah, he's like R Marcus, not R Marcus. You haven't heard the song, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that
called Gang.
song.
Yeah. It's the only song that probably shouldn't have been on there just because the way that song it's kind of awkward song. Um But other than that, that album is it's an easy listen. You could just play. You could just like be doing homework. You could be doing something. It's just easy listen. Love that
Yeah,
album.
I seen the because it was kind of like at a weird. It came out at a weird time because I don't know if you remember around that time he dropped that his manager had caught that murder charge.
Yeah,
So it was like it was a weird time for him around that time. But I might listen to it.
it's like it's him rapping over like hip hop, like real hip hop type beats,
Yeah,
and he's just rapping. It's not like he's not trying to make like a radio song on that album. Just rap.
yeah. I don't hate Jack Harlow.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
Jack.
It seemed like it's like one of them situations where like I already told you I know people that's like close to him that's real cool with me.
Yeah,
So I've seen him like on the come up. So I like respect him differently than everybody else. So
yeah.
everybody else be trying to call him like an industry plant when he's clearly not an industry plant. He grinded out the mud like
I think we
more
should stop using
more
that
than a
term.
lot of people. Huh?
People say that term for literally everybody.
Yeah.
You're industry plant, industry plant. They say anybody industry plant.
Yeah, that nigga, yeah, that Jack, I mean, not call him a nigga, but Jack Harlow is nothing close to that. He's not an industry plant. He put them, what they call it, 10,000 hours?
Agreed. Okay.
Yeah, he put every single one of them 10,000 hours in, but I like respect him as like a person and an artist, but I don't really listen to his music. It just don't, it's not for me a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Cause sometimes I tried listening to like his first album, and that shit was just it was sounding like a watered down Drake album to me. It
Oh
was
yeah,
like Drake cosplay.
he's a Drake plus. If Drake and Mac Miller had a baby, you would have him.
Yeah. When I just listened to his show, like I might as well just listen to Drake because I'm actually gonna pause. I'm actually gonna feel the Drake music more than fucking his music.
Yeah, if you have Drake, Mac Miller had a baby, you have Jack Harlow.
Yeah. So, but I respect him. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna get that Mac man. You got me thinking Mac because you said Mac Miller. I'm gonna get it Jack man. I'm gonna get that a try.
it's a quick album too, by the way. It's a very short album.
And it's also the one of them. I feel like it came in winter also.
Like this one's like I said, this album was supposed to be like it'll have any hits. There's no song that's supposed to be a hit. It's literally just him rapping on the album. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Yeah.
was just his next album. I think that's going to be like, hey, this is the mainstream album. But this was like, hey, like I feel like he felt tried. Like, hey man, yeah, y'all. Because remember niggas was like burying him after that last album. Like niggas
Yeah.
like, yo, this album suck. So I think this was just like, hey, let me remind y'all like a rap type of album.
Yeah.
So nothing was going to blow up off it.
Kind of like how Drake did on the Scary Hours 3.
Yeah, it's literally essentially that. Like none of those songs are meant to be like radio songs that Drake put out. It's just like, hey guys, just like
Yeah.
that.
Cuz I think only video that I can remember he put out the gang video with the gang in him or whatever it's called.
I don't think he put out a video for that.
I think he did.
Let me.
Cuz I remember it had like a scene where like niggas was like sitting Indian style.
Niggas doing what?
Like niggas was sitting Indian style. Michael said, "Why are we still talking about this white man?"
Hilarious. Niggas said they were sitting. What is it? 1995, nigga, sitting crisscross applesauce.
Yeah, they were saying crisscross applesauce talking about a rape charge.
Yeah, shout out to Jack, man.
Yeah.
With that being said, my top 10. You asked me about like the albums that came out that week or whatever. So my top 10, a lot of people probably not gonna know these albums because there are only 3 rap albums in my top 10. So that shows you how I kind of feel about the year of rap, where there's only 3 rap albums.
Niggas.
You gotta
Y'all
go
niggas
check.
with a Jack man.
Hey, color
He cut that.
cut
Michael, he cut that check.
yeah, cut color my biscuits and call it gravy. I don't think that's the actual saying, but it's close
Okay,
enough.
Shannon Sharp.
I heard that's a Terry Bradshaw quote. But nigga said Shannon Sharp. That is some old Shannon Sharp, you know what I'm saying? Cut up my apples and call it. You know what I'm saying? You know how that nigga be. But yeah, only 3 rap albums. Everything else is not rap. So that kind of sums up my.
I think mine is mostly rap and it's mostly men.
There you go. All right, let's get off.
Oh
Let's get off
man,
sex.
yeah. If Joe was here when we were talking about Mac Miller, he would have DDT both of us. into the Earth's core.
You don't
He
like
would,
Mac?
yeah, he would have got that. He would have got that conversation up out of here quickly.
He didn't like Mac.
Hmm.
He didn't like Mac.
Nah, he liked Mac.
Oh,
I think Mac is like the only white rapper he ever liked.
got you. You said when we were talking about Mac Miller,
I said Mac Miller. No. I meant Jack Harlow. I meant Jack Harlow. My fault.
confusing the whites, huh?
This a nigga. We bring it back. This a niggas only podcast. So
Hilarious.
who's gonna go first? You want me to go first at 110?
Africans only. Yeah, because I actually got to use the restroom. So you introduce your first one.
I'm gonna wait till you. I'm gonna wait till you come back. Well, I'll talk to the chat while you gone.
I could hear you. That's what I'm saying. So like,
No,
you
just go
go.
ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead to the bathroom, man.
Man, you a kid, man.
Don't take the laptop with you, nigga.
I thought about it.
But that would have been crazy. We got kicked off YouTube. Oh, we on Patreon. Real quick. Well, I got some of y'all in the chat, man. Let me know what y'all got. What your favorite albums of the year so far. See what this chat talking about. Michael said, "Flo Millie, Ho You Still Here was fire. She dropped a little while back this year. Yeah, she ain't made none of my list. Y'all know I fuck with Flo Millie. Also, I get like really. I feel like after she dropped that album, she was dropping like a lot of duds. But that new single she dropped, hold on, let me find out. That new single she dropped is pretty hard. Hold on. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of young ladies play that shit on IG. The Never Lose Me, yeah, she snapped with that Never Lose Me. I fuck with that heavy. Yeah, she kind of back in her rare form with that. But after she dropped the album, she was dropping a lot of ass singles. That Bad Girls Club song, that was terrible. The Chocolate Rain was terrible. She was dropping One Margarita. I didn't know she was on the One Margarita. Yeah, she was dropping some ass. Somebody Frankie said he got the Gangers album of the year.
Do I have what?
Granny Smith got Bad Takes.
What is
Who the
Boosie
fuck is
talking?
Granny Smith? Are you Granny Smith?
Man, that's Boosie, man.
He calling you Granny Smith?
Oh, he's saying I'm good. Oh man, I don't know what. Maybe who knows what that nigga talking about?
And why is
Yeah,
Boosie? Why your name Mr. Cap?
that nigga that crazy. But yeah, what's up? What's your thing?
We talking about Flo Millie and shit.
Got you.
He hates black women, so he don't know. By the way, you know who this is? Kamari is an R&B nigga who sounds a lot like Frank Ocean.
No, I don't know who Kamari is. I don't sell me on him either. I don't know if I want to
Yeah,
listen
and
to a
I
nigga
like
that sound
Frank Ocean. I like Frank Ocean. You just made me not even want to listen to the nigga.
Yeah, I don't know
I
if
do
that
not
really.
want to hear no fake. I just want to hear Frank Ocean make Frank Ocean music.
Yeah, if I want to hear Frank Ocean, I listen to Frank. So I don't know about that.
What's this? Law-Fi Bewitch was a great album too. I
Do
gotta
not
do
know
my
Law.
research. A little
Not
research. I
familiar
gotta
with.
do my research.
I thought you were about to say when he dumped that piss on that old homeless man head.
Why would that be what I said?
What's that you were talking about?
Hey, Lil Reese is a bad person.
I does. You don't think?
You remember the first thing that he ever went viral doing?
I don't know. Talking about he's gonna kill someone on a bicycle.
That.
That's because
That.
that was before what you're about to say.
Are you talking about when he beat the woman up on camera?
Yeah, that was before that. You know, say, I'm gonna kill you. It's a little JoJo.
I seen that. Like I feel like I seen that afterwards, even though it happened before that.
Yeah,
Literally the first time I ever seen Lil Reese was he was beating up that woman, and he was just jumping on top of her like a trampoline, and nobody was stopping that nigga.
yeah,
I was
terrible.
like, bro, what is going on?
Different time on the internet because that GIF would ever been made. You ever seen that GIF where it's like he's hitting her and it's like a little like arcade thing, like one hit, two hit, three hit, four hit, five hit, and it's like 300 hit, 300, 300, 300. You ever seen that before? It was like
No,
he totaled 300 hits. Like it was terrible. Let me see if I can find like
oh
terrible
no,
game.
no, no, don't pull it up. I believe you. I believe you. Don't even
I'm gonna
pull it up.
text it to you.
But it was like one of them things. Yeah, like the internet was different. Like a nigga could be like beating up on a woman, and you like niggas. I I ain't laugh, but niggas laughing at this shit.
Nigga amp talking about no, put it up. That's hilarious.
Like, nah, don't put that up, bro. Don't. Let's leave that. Let's leave that in 2011.
Too
But yeah,
late.
the first time I seen that with Lil Reese when he beat the chick up, then I seen he do a lot of bad stuff and he be living like he be getting shot up and he just be living and I was like,
Check your phone.
yeah,
Freaking
all right, bro. That bitch say 300. Who did this, man? You
Hey
made this?
man, no man, that's just like from that era, man. Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh damn! I did a parlay for Joe and it missed by one. It was under no it was over 8 and getting one block and this nigga got no blocks.
Cool.
DeAndre Ayton.
Dominating.
Yeah, I put
You,
the over was like 1.5 blocks. I put he would get one block.
you
Damn,
seen him?
nigga
You
missed out
seen
on
him?
some bread.
See, he said that's his nickname.
What?
Dominating, but like instead of like dominating, like it's Dama like and like Aiton, like his
I seen
last
that
name.
stupid ass shit.
Oh man,
Damn, I always you don't. I know you don't do no betting, right?
nah.
I literally every time I bet, I always miss that shit by. I either get it or I miss it by one. I thought Aiton was at least good for like one block. You would think, right?
Hey man, he be he's a very like who said that? I mean, he's a risky guy, man. He's a if he feels motivated,
That fuck nigga be doing cardio out there.
yeah, if he feels motivated. If he don't, then he don't.
All right, let's get into my top 10 list. First one I got. See, man, I know he just got some allegations and whatnot.
Trey
But
Songz.
tonight, no, not Trey Songz. That nigga's ass now. But the person I got on for number 10 on my top 10 album list, hey man, we're gonna have to separate the person from the art with this one.
I know you're talking about now.
I'm sorry, man. That Diddy album, the Love album, that shit is fire. I'm sorry. That fuck nigga snapped on that album. I know he is a sicko. I know he's gonna go to hell for what he did to Cassie or whoever he had with the freak offs. I know that's gonna happen, but I'm sorry, bro. That nigga put together a classic R&B album. Like it's undeniable. Like I want to say every song on this motherfucker is good.
And I hate
That
black.
song he dropped. Hold on. What song was it? Yeah, the song he dropped with Jasmine Sullivan. That might be the Need Somebody. That might be top 2 R&B songs. It might be my favorite R&B song to drop this year. I'm sorry. Well, we can say this. Well, on that Jasmine Sullivan song, Diddy's nowhere to be found on that song, so that's a high point from that. But that Diddy album, bro, amazing, flawless.
Well, I support and love black women, so I haven't heard that album. So can't give you any feedback for that one, pal. Sorry.
Hey, I heard it before he had the allegations.
All right, that's how that works, Sure, but
Damn.
yeah,
Hey, Black women, I love y'all, but I love this Diddy album also.
yeah. To
I
counteract
love
that,
y'all more. I love y'all more than the Diddy album.
my number 10 is India Re. Um, I'm lying.
That nigga Frank.
Re dropped an album this year.
That nigga Frank said. That nigga Frank said Cassie ain't black. That's
That's
crazy.
crazy. Yeah, I agree. But
Yeah,
her brother
man,
love makes
brother.
sound like very disgusting.
What
Brother
happened?
love, can you show a brother some love? You ever seen that
Why
video?
did he want? Why the fuck did he want that name?
Cause he's gay. I don't know. No. Um, but
Hey,
my number.
Diddy, you going to hell, bro. There's no turning back. You going to hell with that album fire.
My number 10 is I Admit It by
R. Kelly. Let's see, that's even worse.
Love just playing. Why? Like, I actually, why did that go? Why did that song go viral? As if that song didn't come out like 7 years ago.
I think niggas was bored.
Boosie was bumping that bit like bro. He was going crazy when that song
Bro,
was on.
that shit was like on the internet for like 8 years at that point. It was
Yes,
like,
it was an
oh,
old song. It's crazy,
nigga was barbecuing listening to that shit.
crazy. All right,
You ever
real.
seen when Boosie was at the grill and he was at the grill barbecuing on IG Live and that nigga was playing like R. Kelly for like 3 hours straight barbecuing?
No,
Like that
that
nigga
nigga
wasn't talking to the camera. Now he was just barbecuing, listening to R. Kelly for 3 hours. I was like, bro, why are you doing that? Why you got a 3 hour R. Kelly playlist?
bored, man. I remember that nigga Kodak was listening to Young Buck like for an hour on Instagram Live.
Young
Like
Buck?
he had just straight Young Buck.
He was on
I
that
didn't know.
flock.
I didn't. I know. I didn't know Young Buck. Young Buck kind of straight, or he was back in the day.
Oh yeah, Young Buck fire.
I didn't know that.
Created that Cashville album.
I never really got into Young Buck. Only Young Buck song I knew was what's the song with the trombones? Boom, 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 no, no. Is
I'll
that Get
get
Buck?
Buck with it. Get
Yeah,
Buck.
yeah. I like that song, but like
Bro,
his
his
deep.
two albums he had with G Unit, and Buck the World also. That's the
See, I didn't
second
know.
album.
I didn't
That
know.
shit. You ain't hear that song? Shawty wanna ride with me. No.
Makes
Shawty
I
wanna
get.
ride with me.
Yeah. I don't think I knew that was Young Buck kind of straight. That's a wild phrase. That's funny. That's funny. I think that's an oxymoron. But yeah.
I thought you did that on purpose.
No, I'm not that smart. I'm a little smart, not that smart though. Okay, seriously though, number 10 is
Young Buck.
what Young Buck. That's Young Buck kind of straight. No, like I said, once again, this is not a lot of. It's only 3 rap albums on here, so sorry if people are like, who, what? But number 10 is King Cruel, Space Heavy.
Mm.
Uh, that was an album that I really love. King Cruel always come through when he drops an album for me, and yeah, man, just what a voice. Nobody sounds like King Cruel. He has that weird, just I don't know what you want. Like he got that just crazy, weird Australian voice. Like shout out to young Archie, man, young Archibald, man. Yeah, King Cruel, Space Heavy, definitely a very, very great album. But like I said, every time he drops, I'm always tapped in.
Child, I get hip to that. I gotta do my
You don't
real
have
research.
don't have to get hip to King Cruel. That's nothing you would listen to. But
You don't think so?
no,
He make R and
most
B.
no, it's like some alternative type music. It's kind of hard to put it in a It's kind of hard to put it in a genre what King Cruel does.
It's a nigga.
No, white guy from Australia.
Okay, I've heard enough.
You like Tame Impala?
He make music like Tim Impala.
Hmm?
If it make music like Tim Impala, I'm listening.
No, but I'm just saying that's a white guy from Australia. But
You right?
no, it's not Tame Impala. It's a different type of music. But my fault.
Oh, okay. All right, number 9. I got Friday. Friday. Speaking of a nigga with a crazy ass voice. Hey, shout out to the Double XL album. I know everybody's. I'm the Double XL magazine. I know everybody slandered saying the Double XL freshman list is like useless. But if the Double XL freshman list wouldn't have came out, Eric wouldn't be one of the biggest 2 Rare fans out. That's one. If the Double XL list didn't come out, I wouldn't be one of the biggest Friday fans ever because I never heard of bruh a day in my fucking life till I seen him on the Double XL list. I said, who is that? Pause, bro. Like, who is this big buff ass nigga? He don't look like he should be on this list. He was like, he should. I like, this is one of these nigga bodyguards or something like that. So I
Hilarious.
looked him up. Started listening to his music. Oh, like I heard that song "Know the Truth." Nigga, no lie, I played that shit like an hour straight back to back, and that was his album he dropped last year. So I was like, yeah, this nigga, I like this young nigga raw. He like, I think he like 23. Nigga looks 35. He's from Philadelphia. He dropped the album this year. See, I didn't know the nigga was African, but the nigga is definitely African. Nigga, that question mark is crazy. I already know what your question mark.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, I tapped into the album. He dropped the album this year Friday. Amazing. He did a lot of like Afro beats type shit. And I admit, man, even though Afro beats is like African type music, Eric be saying I hate Jamaicans, which I don't hate Jamaicans. And I'm not a fan of Afro beats. I don't hate Africans. But he was snapping over the Afro beats. Standout songs on this. It's just one song. A lot of people playing it on IG and shit. I can't remember which song it was. Damn. My favorite song on there was Lost My Way. I think it's Stand By Me, the one that everybody be playing on IG. Or it might be you. It might be you. But yeah, Fire album, Friday, Friday. Go check it out. It's Friday with two Y's.
I've not heard it. I've really only heard his double XL stuff and like maybe a feature or two that I thought was pretty straight. But he seems talented, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's good to be all at all.
Am got an Eric bag seeing a muscular black dude.
I do like to big up a muscular black dude. You're not wrong.
Hey.
Um,
Hey, Jaleel dropped a good album this year too.
Jaleel, yeah. That nigga Trayvon got his email. It was like, "Hey man, we want to interview you." And he said, "Remember I told you he said Jaleel ready." He texted me
Yeah.
Jaleel ready at like 3 in the morning at Art Basel.
What if you would have sent a picture and the nigga G he would have been like this.
What
I'm
is
ready. I'm
that?
ready, Eric.
He nigga SpongeBob. What the heck?
That's his voice like, I'm ready, Eric.
That nigga Sponge.
Jaleel, yeah. Then he did a backflip.
Jaleel, yeah.
If he would have did that, if he would have like, I'm ready, Eric. Jaleel, yeah. You would have to do the interview like right then and there at 3
My,
a.m.
my years would have been made. My year would have been made. I would have been like,
Like I would have like if I would have been like, hey nigga, we doing this interview like right now, 3 in the morning.
well, no, he said Jaleel like was like he looked a little drunk. So like, yeah. I need a sober Jaleel. You know what I'm saying? TS though, I've been listening to King Cruel since I was in 6th grade when he dropped Easy, Easy, and this whole time I thought he
This
was just
nigga got an inner ear problem.
he got he got a voice. He don't sound like nobody, but this whole time I thought bro was Australian, but it makes sense now that you say that he's British because that is for sure a British accent and not an Australian accent. But for whatever reason, he just look Australian, I guess. But yeah, I always thought Jit was Australian. Yeah, like
Okay.
he said he look like Ron from Harry Potter. He does. King Crew does like that. So that's my fault. I'm glad you corrected me on that. I just learned something new. But number 9 though is once again an album that probably nobody here heard. Jeff Rosenstock Hell Mode. Jeff Rosenstock is
Is that a podcaster?
hilarious. No, he's a music artist. Jeff Rosenstock is somebody
You'll
who I
now
just
listen to the Jeff Rogenstock podcast.
hilarious. Hell Mode. He dropped an album in 2020, and that was the first time I heard of him. And I've since then listened to every single Jeff Rosenstock album. And I'm here to say that Jeff Rosenstock has 0 bad songs, and he also has 0 bad albums. So, yeah, he kept the streak up with Hell Mode. Jeff Rosenstock is like a pop punk artist, and yeah, man, he just doesn't miss, man. Like he literally is one. I get to, dude. Just became like one of my favorite artists of like this decade by far in like a quick amount of time. Kind of carried me.
I ain't never heard you mention this motherfucker a day in your life.
Jeff
Not
Rosenstock.
saying you, not saying you not a fan, but I've never heard you mention this person.
I've reviewed Jeff Rosenstock music. I've had on my top albums of the year list. So he's been on the list before. You just probably tuned out when I said his name. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
never
man.
heard of this podcaster.
Yeah, Jeff Rosenstock, the podcaster, New York guy, gets drunk all the time and just sings and makes great pop punk. So yeah, man. Like I said, not gonna bore people to death about Jeff Rosenstock, but just know that is by far one of my favorite artists of this decade. So yeah, shout out to
You're now
good old
listening to the Jeff Rogan. What's that? What's his name?
Rosenstock.
You're now listening to the Jeff Rogan Stock podcast on the Earwolf Podcast Network.
The Earwolf. That's hilarious. Freaking Three Summers, great song. The future is dumb, great song. Great album.
This nigga listening to kick a can with your pockets in your with your hands in your pockets music.
Shout out to Jeff, man.
What was that one emo kid and motherfucker used to listen to? His name was like used to be like an emo nigga used to listen to.
Emo person I used to listen to. James Blake?
No, not James Blake. Fuck is a white dude.
It was emo.
Yeah, he used to make music. He's not like a I'm sad album or some shit like that. He just had like really abstract titles to his albums.
You're not
He
talking
had
about.
like an actual like a name like a human person name.
So I don't think you're talking about Mac DeMarco.
Mac DeMarco.
It's no. He doesn't have abstract titles to this. Well, I mean, I guess. I mean, Salad Days. That's an abstract title.
Yeah, what the fuck is the salad there, nigga?
I guess so. But yeah, Mac DeMarco. Mac DeMarco don't. He got some sad songs, but I wouldn't say he's a sad artist. That's not how I would describe him at
Oh,
all.
okay.
He dropped an album this year. It's called One Wayne G. Guess how many songs is on it?
80.
199.
Damn. You about to listen?
Didn't listen. I listened to some of it. Listen to some of it, but not all of it. 8 hour album,
Only person heard that album was him.
pretty much. Pretty much.
Apple Music should have been like, nigga, get this off of my shit.
But yeah, shout out to Mac. But yeah, number 9 is Jeff Rosenstock.
You think it's somebody out there that listened to that whole album? No
Pretty
way.
sure, pretty sure somebody's got through
You
it.
think it's somebody that listened to a 199 song album
Not in a
without
day.
getting paid?
Probably so. Huge fan. Somebody.
Can y'all see this? That's Mac DeMarco with lipstick on, and it's a My Kind of Woman, and it's him with lipstick on and eyeshadow. That's your whole thing?
Yeah, shout out to Mac DeMarco.
All right, bro.
Sweeter, better boy. He's great.
You said peanut butter boy?
No, nigga, what a peanut butter boy. No, the lyrics are treat her better boy, not.
Oh, treat her better boy. I thought you said peanut butter boy. I was like, oh, this is what you listening to, big dog?
Anybody want a
Peanut
great
butter boy is crazy.
Two great Matt DeMarco songs. Anybody want to hear one? Is I would say is it this one? I haven't heard this in so long. Yeah, A Heart Like Hers and freaking Chamber Reflections. That's like the song that blew him up. Chamber Reflections sound like a Isley Brothers song.
Mm.
Don't it's like an Isley Brothers song. I ain't gonna play it all of it. The way this, they can hear Ron Isley coming on this.
Sound like a Smokey Robinson song.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to Matt DeMarco. He's great.
I don't know why I had this on my list. It was an EP. I
Hmm?
fucking I got CEO. My next one I got CEO Trail the Collection Volume 2. Ain't
Okay.
really much to it. It was I like that album a lot. Shout out to CEO Trail. Part of My Player was my favorite song off there. Nothing wowing. It was a real dope album. I don't know if you tapped into CEO Trail yet.
Yeah, I've heard him. I haven't like he's talented. I haven't like went and like just did a complete deep dive, but I've heard enough to know that he can rap.
Yeah. You're
Um,
damn right.
yeah, just to get
You
the black people back on my side. Here's a rap album for you guys, and that's V
you
Ganger.
niggas are like this.
Yeah, V's Ganger. You know,
V's Ganger is that high on your list?
it is number 8 on my list.
V's
Honest,
Ganger number 8. I feel like V's Ganger is like a contender for like album of the year. It's not album of the year on my list, but I feel like V if because I know you love V's. I don't know if you might love V's more than me. You was at the V show, right? You was at the V show. You might love V's more than me, and I like V's music a lot. I feel like a nigga like you that's been like anticipating a V's album, I would expect you to have that in your top two, at least top three. But what's the reason why you got the V's Ganger so high on your list?
well, honestly, these two could be switched now that I'm rewatching it. I'm rewatching. That's why I say I'm so bad at these lists or whatever. Like or could they be switched? They're 8 or 7. Like it just depends how I feel about it. But I'm gonna just say V. It's 8 for today. I mean, it's a great album. It's a great album. I just think the 7 that I listed before them are better.
Hmm. What's some of your standout songs on Ganger?
No Sirski is crazy. Um, that's I think it said he said break a grate through the mail. Let's address the elephant. You know what I'm saying? On Tramp.
I randomly be saying that shit all
That's
the
a
time.
crazy bar. He said on Tramp Stamp, he said he's the only nigga from his hood with jet lag. Thought that was a really good bar. You know what I'm saying? He said he dropped 100. They thought he was Wilt's son, like Otto Porter. Love that
Mm,
bar. Um, like I said, just so many great bars. I mean, the way he starts it off with "This is not a fire drill, nigga. That's a real thing." Like it's just like, okay, this is what we wanted. So, um, outside of the, you know, Navy Wavy, what it does have over this album is that he's very clear. You can hear everything he's saying,
yeah.
everything he's saying. Compared to this, is like he's a little slurred in his words, you know what I'm saying? Can't really understand what he's saying, talking like that. So that's a bit of
Yeah,
a
I had tweeted. I was like, yeah. When I first heard the album, I was like, yeah, the Cup beating his ass on this album.
yeah,
But
yeah,
lyrically, like a lot of niggas not topping V's on this album.
yeah. He said a lot on here. So yeah, like I said, it's not it's high because it's bad or anything. It's just I think the other albums, like I said, you could swap the next one, but it just depends how I feel. Um, but yeah, which is also another rap album, by the way. But yeah, great album.
I fuck with it. Was mine
Childish,
next?
childish for putting Lil Uzi on it, saying that niggas don't. What he said? He said the watermelon, Sour Patch Kids,
Watermelon hours. Yeah.
or no, which one? What was out of style?
Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids is out of style, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the nigga said
Well,
he said he was cooking a 7-Eleven pizza or some shit like that.
nigga, kid,
Oh nigga, what are you talking about, nigga?
nigga, kid,
Nigga eating a gas station pizza and candy.
nigga, kid, nigga gonna have.
Nah, that's a kid. You know what's crazy? Uzi dropped the album this year and I did not listen to it. And I love Uzi.
Only thing I heard was the Nakamura song.
I heard that and that shit was ass.
The only thing I heard.
Nigga was like, Nakamura need to come out to this. Like, no, nigga, that shit is terrible.
Hilarious.
Song stinks. Wonder what made him sample that.
He likes Nakamura.
Drugs, I guess. Next one. Hold on. I got Gunna, A Gift and a Curse. Hey, shout out don't shout out Apple Music. I don't know if y'all blackballing that nigga Gunna, but that nigga not on people whatchamacallits.
Playlist.
I don't know what y'all got against Gunna, but I feel like Gunna had was it? Would you consider it like one of the best comebacks of the year? Because his
For sure,
last album was extremely successful though.
for sure,
But
comeback.
we could call it a comeback off like all the shit that he had stacked against him, right?
Yeah, for
He
sure.
had like the snitching. I don't even know if they call them allegations. He had the snitching shit against him, and he was able to
This,
have like a
this
major
nigga's
hit
on.
with
You see this?
what?
You see this?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no,
Bro,
no.
this
I'm
nigga.
talking about. I was seeing a couple people saying he wasn't on a replays.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you were talking about playlist.
No, 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 not playlist, not playlist. Like he wasn't on. He wasn't on a couple people replays because I listened the fuck out this Gunna album. And that shit did not pop on my mind at all.
Interesting.
Because Gunna's, I listen to Gunna all the time. He's all one of my favorite Gunna songs is Birkin, Baby Birkin.
Yeah,
I listen to that every single day. So there has not been a year with Gunna that has not been on my list at all. Like
Nick
even
said,
my top 10 artists, and he wasn't nowhere on my shit. So it's like,
Nick said he played that song 365 times this year, man.
what that Baby Birkin?
Yeah, he said he listens every day, man.
I listen to that shit every no lie. I listen to it every day. And one time I deleted it because I realized it was kind of corny. I had made a playlist that said greatest song ever made, and I had Baby Birkin on there 20 times.
Pretty funny. That's actually pretty funny.
And I would just had a playlist like playing with Baby Birkin 20 times. And I was like, this lame. Let me just put the song on repeat.
No, that's
But yeah,
actually
nigga listen to Baby Birkin every day, and I was like, this shit not registering. Like
yeah.
y'all go back to old episodes with me and Eric doing these. Gunna is always on my list every single year.
Good album.
So
Sure. It didn't make my list, but it was a good album.
yeah, really, really good album, man. Fuck You Mean was a big hit.
For sure.
It was undeniable. Had niggas saying he ain't snitch on me.
He did.
Yeah, street niggas saying that.
Yeah. That that uh now we young nigga back on Rodeo. Man, that Rodeo driver's
Oh, that
crazy.
Rodeo hard, bro. That Rodeo hard. Back to the Moon. I'm back
Yeah.
at it. Like a crack at it.
Yeah.
I'm back
Back
at
at
it. That song hard. Cash
I
shit
look
hard. Fucking mean.
bread and
Bottom
butter.
hard. Pause.
Yeah.
P Angels.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
bro.
somehow
Bottom
make it
hard, bro.
gayer and gayer, man. That's crazy. Bottom is hard. Hard.
Hey, bro. Hey, but Gunna had one of the biggest comebacks ever. The Gunna Gift and the Curse album, one of the best albums that dropped this year. If one of you niggas is out here telling me something, I ain't listening to it because the nigga quote unquote snitch, I don't care, nigga. Fuck you. I'm still listen to the Gunna.
Good album.
Hashtag he ain't snitch on me.
Hilarious. Um, Back
I ain't
at
no
it.
street nigga.
Hilarious. Back at it was a number 7 with another rap album, very different from V's Ganger. Um, Also, somebody I got to shout out too because, like, shout out to this person. But we have Sundial at number 7 by No Name. No Name Sundial. Um, really enjoyed this album. Really
Shout out
enjoyed
to
this.
you and shout out to you ended her career.
No, it's super funny. She tells me that people come up to her like, "Hey, like that interview you did with that guy at the bonnet, like I love that interview." So like that one tweet, people were tripping or whatever, but like
Yeah.
that interview, like I already told you that might be like one of my best interviews. That and the Kevin Gates interview I love, but yes, the album itself, I love the album. It's such a good album. I was listening to it a lot during COVID or when I had COVID, excuse me, and
Mm.
yeah, man, it was an album that just played on repeat. She had a lot of melodies on there. She could be very like spoken word ish, but she was getting more aggressive on this album, a little bit more personality, talking about how her nigga cheated on her or whatever, or her nigga cheated on her and had a baby on her. Had a whole baby on me. Fuck you, nigga. You had a whole baby on me. So yeah, not only you cheat, she had a whole baby on her and dip. So
Damn. This really happened?
yeah, it's called Toxic.
Damn.
That's what the song called.
You
So
need
you had a whole
you need an in-person interview with her so you can give her a hug.
it's hilarious. She said you had a whole baby on me. Fuck you, nigga. And I told her in an interview,
how you cheat on No Name Gypsy?
yeah, that is crazy. I said in the review, I was like, shout out to her for you know what I'm saying, for being the typical female, because she said the nigga had a little dick. And I was like, anytime you mess up in a relationship, that's definitely what the girl gonna say.
Come on. That
That nigga had a little meat. So
nigga
yeah,
had you squirting all over the bed, but the nigga had a little meat.
that is crazy. But
Squirting and
yeah,
farting.
shout out to No Name for that album. Like I said, her melodies are super duper good on that album. Um Her melody on Balloons, the Jay Electronica song. I mean, Jay Electronica, his verse kind of took away from everything because they're like, oh, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? This nigga, she got Hitler on the album.
Hey
But
nigga, you done explained it to me a million times, and you just explained it to me like a fucking 2-year old. I'm sorry, I still don't understand how Jay Electronica got her up out of here.
I didn't explain it to you because I don't know either. I never explained that to you. I
Oh,
don't.
I thought you were saying it because people were saying that didn't you say people were saying he was anti-Semitic or some shit like
Well,
that?
yeah, they were saying he had anti-Semitic bars on the song.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you explained it to me, even
but I
though
thought
you
you
don't
were saying.
understand it.
Yeah, I thought you were saying I explained what he said that was anti-Semitic.
Oh no. But I'm
Um,
saying, I will say this: why did it get her up out of here? Not like Jay's Electronica rap all the time, but this nigga, she's not the only person he gave a verse to this year.
he
So
brought it.
why was it No Name out of all the people that he rapped with that got canceled? Because like, nigga, why didn't Jay-Z get canceled?
It's a couple things. She brought up in my interview, and she was like, Vic Mensa had a album that dropped this year, and Jay Electronica was on it. She was like, I ain't seen nobody Vic Mensa, and I was like, well, I think it's a bit different because her fan base is like a left wing political fan base, so
Yeah,
they expect more out of her type of thing. Where Vic Mensa fans, I don't think they're expecting.
they don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying? So is that
Okay,
they have an expectation out of you. So if they see something that they perceive to be anti-left, they're like, "What's going on?" So that's why. But yeah, that song, the way she was harmonizing on that, she did a lot of that, and yeah, she did a really good job. And once again, I have to shout out her because she gave me that interview, and not even gave me an interview. The fact she asked for it was like, "What?" And then like
that's crazy.
she's very 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 nice human. I still talk to her, and literally can't express how like just cool she is as a person.
Yeah, and also black women can't make mistakes. Also,
Of course, I love black women. Black women are literally like, yeah, literally the closest things to me. That's why I wish I could interview more black women because I feel like it'd be great interviews. Because I'm more comfortable talking to women than I am men. Most of my interviews are obviously men, but I really wish I could have like more black women interviews. Like, you know who I interviewed? And I went back to go look at it because I had to get a clip from it, and it was a pretty good interview. Mulatto.
oh yeah, you had her when she was mulatto. That's a
Yeah,
big interview because she like blew up now.
exactly. Like I would love to interview Sexy Red. That would be such a fun interview. But yeah.
Mm.
Shout out to No Name. She's clocking in number 7 with Sundial.
Speaking of my next one, I definitely want to interview this young lady, even though I slander her sometimes because she always do crazy shit.
Some Walker.
Everybody know I love this lady to death. I think if I was to interview this young lady, I would probably cry because her music just means so much to me. Summer Walker, y'all know I always have Summer Walker #1 on my list every year. Not this year because she just dropped an EP, a small little EP, but Clear 2 Soft Life, amazing EP. Every song is on there, chef's kiss. Only reason it's not higher because it was just a little short little. It got 10 tracks, but it got like some interludes, and she play like instruments and shit. So like she's playing instruments on like a couple of the songs. A lot of people don't know that Summer Walker play instruments. She's really good at the guitar, but everybody thinks everybody see like the shenanigans she do on the internet. So they probably just think she's just a dumbass hood rat with no brain, but Summer Walker is very, very musically inclined. She writes all her music. She can play instruments. She's really, really, really good. And on this one, she went back to her roots. So on her other albums, even though I loved her other albums, Over It and Still Over It, she was making kind of the, what is it, like the hood rat type R&B music. She was making that. On this one, she went back to her roots when what's the EP that she had? I think it's called like Summer's Over or something like that. When she was singing over a lot of like slow guitar type shit, she went back to her roots on this one. It was really good, and she got nominated for a Grammy on this. She finally got nominated for a Grammy. I hope she win that shit. But Summer Walker, salute.
Shout out to Summer Walker. I did not hear this album either, so I cannot comment on it. But is this the album where she was singing over like an Erica Badu type song or something?
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard that. That was pretty good. But yeah, shout out
yeah.
to
She
Summer
was like
Walker.
rapping over. She was rapping. I mean, not rapping. She was singing like over like a lot of like slower shit.
Yeah, salute to her. Salute to her. I can't comment on it, but very talented human being.
Yeah,
You know, shout out to the homie Uncle John. What would he say? Uh, bird brain, bitch, kind of look like Summer Walker. So shout out to homie Uncle John. But let's keep it going with the women. I'm loving it. Another woman clocking in at number 6 for me. Um, somebody who is once again kind of going back on that path where I know nobody knows what I'm talking about when I say this, or when I say this, who this person is.
Last Days of Summer. Yeah,
Uh, I digress by Kelly Moonstone. Now,
Kelly
this
Price. I'm just playing. Kelly Moonstone.
yeah, Kelly Moonstone. I found out about Kelly Moonstone on Navy Blues album, and she was rapping, and I was like, "This feels like real hip hop. Like, nigga, this, like, bro, she is rapping. Like, this is hard." And she dropped this album, and I'm like, "All right, let's see what this is." She's singing, and I'm like, "Okay,
Mm.
this is not what I expected." But I love this just as much as her rapping. This is an R&B album right here. This is something that the conventional music listener might be able to get into. This is a very very good album in my opinion. Um, she's a very good singer. She's also a very good rapper. I can't even tell you which one she does better. She also produced some of this album, and yeah, she's a very very talented woman. So yeah, Kelly Moonstone. I digress. Clocks in at a number 6, and just so many good melodies. Uh, uh, Silo, excuse me. What's some good stuff on here? Give me 1 second.
Uh,
She was cooking on literally everything on here. I digress. Kelly
you
Moonstone.
listen to that white girl Win?
No, but I know what you're talking about. She got a song with um Dame Dollar, right? She from Portland
Yeah,
or something. Yeah.
yeah. They said she
Um.
the. They said she made like Griselda type music.
Yeah. Don't want to hear that. But yeah. This right
Boo
here
boo
to
boo
the
boo boo.
yeah, I'm straight to the moon. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just. I don't want to hear white women doing that. But to the moon, warm. Baby hairs is such a good song. Unforgettable love. Um, yeah, man. Like I said, great R&B album. I digress. Kelly Moonstone clocking in really high, by the way. Like that's how much I really like that album. Clocked in very high to number 6.
You can't compare her to somebody?
Kelly Moonstone. I don't know when she raps, she damn near sound like an updated MC Light or something, or not a. She sound like Yo Yo or something, like an updated Yo Yo or something when she rap. When she sing, um, like in a Jill Scott type of realm is what I would compare it to.
You know, some surfaced I think it was last night. So of course, Chameleon from Jacksonville.
Yeah.
She blowing up because she don't rap shit and whatnot.
Mm.
Somebody found an old. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but TLC left not left eye T Boz and Chili. They had a show back in the day, and that shit used to come on like on UPN, and they were trying to find like the new third member after Left Eye died.
Yeah.
And Chameleon had auditioned on that show, and somebody found like a clip from her on the show, and she was singing, and she was sounding amazing singing.
What was she, 13 years old?
Uh, well, right now she's 33.
Chameleon's 33?
Yeah, she's 33.
I thought Chameleon was like 25 or 24 or something.
No, she's 33.
I
She's
didn't know she was.
33.
All right, well, that makes sense.
So she's like 1 year older. She's 1 year younger than me. And that show came out. Even then, to be on that show, she had to be young as fuck. Like she had to be like fucking. Cause that show came out. I want to say when I was like in maybe the 10th grade, probably. So what you in 10th grade? You like 15, 16?
16, 10th grade.
So yeah, she had to be like 14, 15 on that show. But
Interesting.
either way, she was on the
Yeah.
show and she was like dancing and singing, and she's an amazing singer. And I'm like, she should start singing more.
Did not know she was a singer as well, but it doesn't shock me. A lot of women from Jacksonville could sing. Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
well. She won a Grammy writing music for her. So that don't necessarily mean that don't got nothing to do with her singing ability. But
did not know that.
she not getting in the pen. She not getting an R&B pen bag.
Did not know that. Shout out to the rappers and singers like Miss Kelly Moonstone. Like I said, if I had to compare her R&B sound, it would be a Jill Scott.
Yeah, we mean, hey, Jill Scott's an amazing rapper.
Yeah. So I'm saying, yeah. If anything, she's like in a Jill Scott. Like she's like her music makes me feel warm.
Yeah, we need more of that, like the Jill Scott, like Lauryn Hill type shit. Women that can like sing and rap. We need more of that shit.
Yeah.
Get in that bag, ladies. I was about to say stop rapping about y'all coochie, but we've been getting less coochie bars in 2023.
Listen to Kelly Moonstone. It's a good one.
Yeah. Next one. Now this one might be shocking for people, but y'all know I love this nigga, man. Y'all hated this album. I love this album. I got Drake for All the Dogs, but not the original version. I got the Scary Hours 3 version, the deluxe. Once he added them new, I always thought the album was okay, but once he added them extra 6 songs on there, that made it better right there. So, favorite songs, of course. I love the Tizo Touchdown song. Do you like Tizo Touchdown?
I don't really listen to him, so I can't. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
listen to him. You're like, I don't fuck with, bro. Just Amen with Tizo Touchdown, amazing. Calling for You, amazing.
Alphonse hates that nigga, but keep going.
With Tizo Touchdown?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he gave him a bad rating.
he hates that nigga.
Me personally, I like Tizo Touchdown, but that Tizo Touchdown album that came out this year was not good at all. I like 2 songs on there. Like Daylight, First Person Shooter, Bahama Promises, 8 a.m. in Charlotte, BBL Love, Away from Home, and then the extra 6 songs, Red Button, The Shoe Fits, Wick Man, Evil Ways, You Broke My Heart. Man, I'm sorry. Drake snapped on this album. I think this might be one of them albums where people come back and be like, man, I judged this album a little bit too hard. But I've been seeing niggas come around once he added a new song. They're like, this shit not that bad. I think y'all niggas gonna come around eventually. I love the album.
Anyway, let's move on to some better albums. Stinks, man. Not good.
Did I see your review? I think I cut it off because you was hating. It got Wipe My Ass quality, didn't it?
Part 1 did, part 2 didn't, but part 1 did.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that music?
Yeah.
It's a studio next door. They going crazy in there.
Yes,
We're trying to get out the hood.
I see. I gave part 1 that. Part 2 I didn't give that. Yeah. Part 2 got that corny song about he's not even a what do you say? He's not even a starting QB.
Shut up, man.
That song is so. What is that like? What is that? What's the purpose of that song?
It was some sassy shit.
Shade room music. That nigga making not nail, but hair salon music. That nigga was gossiping, man. That nigga, yo, nigga, not even a starting QB. Like,
granted, he was getting that dudes too on that song. Like the second, I think the third verse was like talking about dudes.
yeah, like I said, it's a sassy like shade room type song. Like, I don't. Song is man. Either way, shout out to people that produce on there. Shout out to Alchemist. Shout out to Overcast. Shout out to people that produce on there. But yeah,
Yachty.
Yeah,
I think he co-produced all the ones with Overcast.
I think he did.
Those were the best beats. Those beats was better than the Alchemist beat.
Shout out to Overcast.
Conductor was on there too. Did Conductor do Red Button?
Conductor did Red Button.
Yeah.
Um,
Damn. So
number,
you ain't even like the Scary Hours Part 3 edition.
I mean two, part two, or I guess suppose part three.
It was
Um,
Part 3.
I mean, the beats were good. He tried. It was better. I could tell he was trying for sure. Like he definitely put more effort into it. Like it was much more positive. That much more positive feeling of our review about that for sure. But
Yeah, I feel like he tried more. He tried harder. And then the song with Evil Ways with J Cole, like he actually kept up with J Cole. I felt on first person shooter, J Cole dumped that nigga in a dumpster. Like J Cole tore that nigga up. But on Evil Ways, he was barring up with J Cole.
that nigga was talking crazy on stories about my brother. That nigga was, bro. Who's this nigga brother? Bro, this nigga brother. Goddamn. You feel me? That nigga brother Fulio, bro. Who's this nigga brother, man? This nigga
My
brother
brother,
scary, bro. Let
that
me tell
nigga,
you
yeah,
about my brother, about my brother. Let me tell you about my brother. But
yeah, that's so hard. Oh damn, we forgot one rookie of the year, Adonis. Don't talk
yeah,
to my man like that.
I'd rather
I
listen to that.
like it when you like that. My man.
Great song, great song. He said he lives what he raps. What else can you ask for? He said he broke his. He said he was on his iPad and he broke his iPad.
Yeah,
Real life.
that's real shit.
Shout out to
Shit
Adonis.
bad. Why you breaking why you breaking your
Yeah,
iPad, little nigga?
he is very bad. Number five though for me is somebody who dropped an album, and I got onto it a little late. But once I got onto it, boy oh boy, have not stopped listening to it since. And that is "Soft Spot" by Mr. Jameson. Goodness gracious, I think this might be Jameson's best work. This album is so good.
Oh man, I keep listening. You said that shit was good. You said it was
Goodness,
up. You said it was up there with Velvet,
it's
and
number
that's saying
five.
a lot.
It's number five on my album list. So yeah, it's more than good. It is great. The what do you call it? The title track, "Soft Spot." It's so good, man. That nigga was singing over but that nigga sang he started singing over the Tootsie Roll beat, bro. Like it was just it was crazy, bro. Like the way it transitioned, like a slow type of piano song, and then it's "You're Not Even Enough." That nigga started funking, nigga started rapping over a 69 Boys type beat. Like it's so um yeah, Jameson really put his foot.
That nigga started singing that. Bend that ass over. Let
Yeah,
that
that's
coochie
what it sounds. No,
breathe.
that's legit what it sounds like. Like I'm so dead serious. Like in the video, Jameson is pop locking. Like it is a
Yeah.
crazy song. Yeah, bro. It's so many sounds.
You usually interview Jameson after he dropped every album.
I DM'd him, and I sent him like a funny voice message about the album, and we were talking about it. But I was like, maybe I'll do it next year because he just got off tour. He's been on tour
Okay.
for, so I was like, I don't want to let the man decompress. But Cherry
See,
Pop,
you know why I didn't. You know why I think I didn't listen to it because I
yeah,
seen when it came out. I didn't like Heals Me.
very different from Hills Me for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Very different
Because
from Hills Me.
the Hills Me sound didn't sound nothing like Velvet.
No, yeah, this is a much different sound from Hills Me. Um, Songs like Too High and Soft Spot sound like they could be on what's the album with Inferno? Inferno. Is that
Velvet.
Velvet? Yeah,
Yeah.
that sound like that could be on Velvet. So yeah, like I said, but he has songs that wouldn't really be on Velvet because something like Cherry Pop that has like more like a rock type of influence, but he still puts his own spin to it. So yeah, man, great album. I can't say more positive things about it. Jameson put his foot, and it's a short album. Well, it's only 9 songs, but it's 41 minutes, so it's a lot of meat inside those potatoes. And yeah, man, Jameson, you did your thing. Great album.
Fuck nigga slid.
He did for sure, for sure.
All right. Oh damn. All right. So is this cheating? My next album came out last year.
Was it Absol or something?
Yes, Absol Herbert.
Yeah, I mean, it's just your show. You make the rules.
Hey man, I got Absol Herbert, man. That amazing album. I love this album. I'm just mad it didn't really do nothing for real.
Yeah, that's
I felt like
definitely
that shit should have been, even though it came out last year. That shit should it. Do you think it came out at the wrong time?
I just don't know what do you expect from Absol. I'm thinking gonna have like a radio hit or something.
No, no, no. I just wanted. I just think it should have been like critically acclaimed.
Well, I mean, when albums do drop at the end of the year, unless it's like some huge person that's dropping, it kind of does get looked over. But
I think
yeah,
it
I
should
mean,
have been. I think it should have been one of the albums where like it didn't necessarily sell, but it just like critically acclaimed. Like nigga, yeah, this one like right here, yeah, this the
I
album
think
right
it
here.
is. I think it was from everything I've seen. I didn't see any. I've seen everybody giving it super duper high praise. Um,
Yeah,
I
I seen the people who get praised, but I'm talking about like that get the white man paperwork, the accolades.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty sure if we look at like his Metacritic score on that album, like I'm pretty sure it's pretty high. Great album. One song on there that I could see like being like a song that I could hear in like movies and stuff. It's a song with Sir that Lord knows it been like that, but it don't gotta end like that. That's such a like motivational type of song. Like how his sun don't shine no more. His, what I'm saying, his girl not his no more. You feel me? And then kind of the second verse, everything is looking back up. You know what I'm saying? My girl wanna be mine again. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I love that song. That's such a good like positive song. So
Yeah.
I love
My favorite
positive.
song on there is Herbert.
That's a great song. Is Herbert the last song?
Let me see. I don't think so.
No. The last song is Gotta Rap. Last song is Gotta Rap.
Yeah.
Gotta Rap is crazy. Got what he's on Gotta Rap. He said, I spent so much time on university. I should have got an AA. It's a good bar. Um,
That intro be touching me because he got like his grandma talking on this.
yeah,
And I don't know how your relationship is with your grandma. Me and my grandma's pretty close. And
yeah,
like every time I like in the phone call with her, she always say she'd be praying for me. So on that, when he said when his grandma was talking to me, she was like, "I'm praying for you, Herbert." That just reminded me of my grandma for some reason. That shit just
yeah,
warmed my heart.
yeah. Like I said, it's a very uplifting album, and haven't heard it in a minute, but you're gonna make me go back and run it. Um, I w-
That is a really good album.
Really good album. Like I said, that freaking, I love that. I love that. Shit tough, but it be like that. I love that song. But
Well, you say
really,
that you think that's his best album? I think
probably
so.
so. Probably so. Probably so.
This may be a hot take. I think that might be top five TDE projects.
Probably so. It's a really good album. Very
Yeah, I was
consistent.
like the album. If y'all never heard I know everybody like the slander Ab. It's crazy because I coined the CDL shit from Ab, which is crazy. But that nigga dropped a masterpiece.
What's the lead single on there? Do better.
Yeah, do
Gotta
better.
do better. I got like. I mean, that's just heartfelt music right there, man. That'll give you chills listening to it,
Yeah, and
man.
that video is just sad. You put me onto that because I didn't even know the nigga was about to drop.
Yeah. Sometimes I give you chills listening to it. So, um, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
and that song Hollandaise.
Yeah,
That
Hollandaise.
song when they do the beat switch on that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Shout out to that man. So yeah, he likes it. Yeah, man. Absol is a very special artist, and he really honed in and tapped in on that album for sure.
Yeah.
Do better made me cry. Hey, I showed that song to my mom. It made her cry. So I feel you, man. Great song. Um, Number four for me is another rap album. This is the last rap album on here, so I guess you could say this is my rap album of the year. Funny enough, my number four album, and it's a guy who's made the list every time he's dropped an album, and he drops an album every year, so it's pretty much every year. And that's "Burning Desire" by Mike. Mike Burning Desire might be his best work to date. I forget sometimes that Mike produces a lot of this stuff, and the beats on here are crazy. That nigga, that beats on here, he put his foot on some of them beats. Um, so yeah,
I'm still asleep on Mike, but I've seen people on my timeline saying that might be their favorite rap album this year.
yeah, you would not like Mike, so that's not even not even entertain the thought of you pressing play on a Mike song.
Oh, I didn't say that. I just said I'm sleep on Mike.
Yeah, I'm about to say, don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time doing that one. But
Yeah,
boy, oh boy, some of these. What you about to say?
because he ain't rapping about a Bubba plate, I don't want to hear him.
That's hilarious. He do Mike, but Mike, this is definitely the one album where he does have braggadocious bars. Nigga starts the song like I could tell he just in a better place in life because bro lost both of his parents, so a lot of his albums previously were pretty dark. You know what I'm saying? Just in a
Mm.
bad spot. But you could tell he in a better spot now. You know what I'm saying? Nigga start the song off. What do you say, man? What do you say? He said, "Man, I got flying bitches out money." You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard Mike say something like that. That boy said he got flying bitches out money now. So I was like,
That
shout
nigga
out to
feeling
Mike.
himself.
Shout out to Mike. So yeah, beats like Set the Mood. Oh my gosh, man. Set the Mood is nuts. What else we got on here? Burning Desire is a crazy beat. Muscle Beach, crazy with El Custo and Niante. Um,
Mm.
he got Larry June on here. That's my first time ever really listening to Larry June like that. Larry June had a good verse. Um, you
Hold on,
think
I like Larry June. Why was
Mhm.
niggas slandering Larry June so much this year?
I'm not really
Like
tapped in
that's
on
like
right.
a thing that no, that's like a thing now on Twitter is slandering Larry June. I don't get it. People
Mhm.
just randomly just pick a nigga they want to pick on and just like
Pretty much,
just
yeah,
pile up on a nigga.
pretty much. The Zap beat was crazy. Very crazy title. What I'm finna say, but very fire beat. African Sex Freak Fantasy. That was a pretty good song. African Sex Freak Fantasy. But yeah, man, Mike, that's my guy right there, man. I love Mike, man. That guy's one of the coolest dudes of all time. Shout out to Mike. But yeah, that's my rap album of the year.
For shizzle. Next one I got, I ain't even gonna be on it too long. This is an album that came out last year also. It came out December 22nd. Wiz Having, Mr. Too Sticky.
Mm,
Amazing album. Every song on that shit good. Go
yeah,
listen to that. I'm
nigga
gonna be
cheap.
honest. Y'all niggas gotta sleep on y'all gotta stop sleeping on Wiz Having. To me, I think he the best rapper out of Florida right now.
Shout out to Wiz Heaven, man. I love even though we're not talking about that album, I love Money Fiend on the last album he dropped. That nigga
Oh,
said,
Super Wiz.
yeah, what he say? He said the bitch tried to hit me with the what do you say the bitch tried to hit me with the with the Billie Jean. That's a song where he said the girl tried to put the baby on him. So
Oh,
yeah.
that beat was crazy.
That's that beat, yeah. Such a good
That beat crazy right there.
yeah. Shout out
And you
to
know, so you know he invented the quote unquote little Tyler flow, right?
yeah.
He was showing niggas, he like, yeah, I invented that flow, nigga. He snapped on
On,
that
on
shit.
on that song, he's doing the little Tyler flow, whatever you want to call it, like heavy. Like that's yeah, for sure, for sure. Great
Yeah,
song.
he went crazy on that one. Yeah, he snapped on that. I think I had that on my honorable mention. That
Yeah, you
Eminem
did.
song with Veeze.
Yeah, you did. Shout out, yes, shout out to them boys, man. Shout out to Wiz Having, man. My favorite song on there probably is one of the singles though. It's the New Wave. That nigga said I'm serving J's and my M. That boy said I'm serving J's and my MJs make a profit at Mike's. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I like the way he was talking on that. He was talking very
Yeah.
slick. Um, but yeah, shout out
What's
to
that what he said? He went to Pensacola, they sold him a fake perk. Them perks fake.
no, that's
What
not the
song
same
was
song.
that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
wasn't the
know why
same one.
that the same song
I think that might
though.
have been Press.
I think that might have been Prince. But yeah, both albums really good though. Shout out to him.
Yeah. Super Wiz
Um,
wasn't as good as Mr. Too Sticky, but Super Wiz still good though.
yeah, yeah. So now everybody going a 3 album run of non-rap albums. So sorry, niggas.
Yeah, if you a nigga, if you a jigaboo, turn it off.
That's
So
hilarious.
so bye Nico.
By Nico. Um, by Kojo. Um, so yes, number 3 is the album that got me through COVID. These 3 literally, I said like at what I said at like 13 indies points, indies albums could be album of the year. These 3 literally interchangeable. Like this third album I'm saying, this was my album of the year. So I really sat down and thought about it. But then I'm like, man, is my album of the year? Like this could be my album of the year. So these next 3 could be like that. This album literally got me through COVID. This album I played so much. I sing it every single day because it is such a great album. The melodies on here are really good. The songwriting on here is fantastic. I love the honesty throughout this album, and literally, I would say a flawless album, and that is the self-titled Zach Bryan.
Mm.
Such a good album. country album, country artist. And yeah, man, if you want a great country album, Zach Bryan did his thing on here. Did you watch what I told you to watch, the SmackDown thing where they sung on Tribute to the Troops?
Yeah, yeah, I seen that.
So they're on this album, and
Oh wow.
they probably have one of my favorite songs on here called "Hey Driver." It is such a good song, man. Hey driver, you can drive me off anywhere. Such a good
Yeah,
song,
I
man.
knew that. I knew that performance meant something because because when you had told me to look at it, I instantly look on YouTube and they had that whole shit uploaded on YouTube. I was like, oh,
Oh, but I was nigga, I was watching that bit. But when I watch people sing real good, I be sounding like somebody grandma. I'd be like, "Come on now!" I'd be like ad libbing them while they were singing. So I was definitely ad libbing them while they were singing.
it's
Such a
this
good song.
nigga I know. You don't know him. It's a dude named Eve. Shout out to Eve. He probably listening right now. They were saying the dude that was playing the piano looked like Eve, and that was funny to me.
Hey, if you can sing like that, shout out to Eve. But yeah, like I said, "Hey Driver" is by far one of my favorite songs of the year. Um, so take me down a road that's a little bit windy to a place they still put sugar in their iced tea. Freaking amazing song. Fear and Fridays is crazy. I mean, like I said, this album is just, I don't know what else you want. Like, it is the epitome of, I feel like, a great country album.
I
And
like
Zach Brown,
singing. I like singing and folk shit. You think I would fuck with this?
do you like what?
Singing and like folk type music.
I mean, yeah, bro. Like I said, I mean, it's good, and it's good songwriting. It's country. When I mean country, I mean like you talking about some country stuff on there. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't see why anybody wouldn't like this album. Like, it's it's so catchy. The hooks on there, it'll stay in your head. Like, you'll be walking around. Like, when you hear "Hey Driver," you're not gonna get "Hey Driver" out your head. Like, it's just so many hooks from like "Summertime's Close." Like, just so many good one-liners that stick out. Like, yeah, man, this album is incredibly good, man. Freaking Holy Roller, man. Holy Roller is really good. Just a great album, bro. Just like I said, yeah, I would say give it a listen. It is, like I said, it could possibly be my number one album of the year, but I'm gonna put it as number three right now.
You hear Kevin Gates making a song with him.
Kev. So I'm hoping to interview Kevin Gates again. I'm going to try to make that happen. I'm going to pitch that to Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates, do you know Zach Bryan? I don't know. I don't know Zach Bryan, big
I
bro. I
don't know
can't say
him.
I'm
I'm
going to
not
try to put him
familiar
on.
with him, big brother.
You gonna put
Put
me
me
on,
on the
big bro?
game, big brother.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to put him on. But yeah,
Cause of course when Kevin Gates don't be doing the tours with niggas, Kevin Gates be touring with like country artists, right?
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he legit tours with well, let me not say other country artists, but he tours with country artists. So that make because you remember when you said you went to a show and it was like a bunch of white people.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I be joking with it, but like niggas be saying Kevin Gates make monster truck rally music. He actually does make monster truck rally. White people love the fuck out of Kevin Gates.
and I could 100% hear Kevin Gates listening to this album and like just singing some of these songs. I ain't never been a holy roller, but I found God in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that nigga was funking on this album, bro. Zach Bryan did his thing, man. Zach Bryan did his thug thizzle on this one right here.
I can
For
see that
sure.
nigga Kevin Gates. He pulled that feather in his hat. He just pull that shit out and like I'm about to write to this shit.
Hey man, yeah, I'm gonna for sure bring up Zach Bryan if I interview Jit again. But yeah, that's my number three right there. Great album.
Alright. Um, we talked about it, so we just move on. Gangers,
Yeah,
these gangers, but the gangers deluxe.
Get Lucky, great stuff. Like, yeah, bunch
Yeah.
of stuff in there.
Shout out to
Um,
Boat Interlude with Lil Yachty.
who was that? Was that Eddie? Somebody said they thought Lil Yachty was peasy.
He sounded just like Peasy.
Yeah. But yeah, great album. My number two is somebody that you've had a lot of slander for,
Oh brother.
but that's only because Amp has legit terrible music taste. um, Yeah, man, this album once again could easily be my number one album. This is such a heartfelt album, but his by far his most fun album. Like, a lot of his music is kind of slow and dreary, but he got a rap song on here. He just straight up rapping. He never does that. But this album make you want to dance. This album make you feel good, and a lot of his albums don't really feel like that. So for the fact that he gave us this, clocking in at number two with Lahai, Mr. Sampha, my guy did his man. My guy did his thing on this album, man. Lahai is one of the best albums of the year, man. I don't know what you're covering your mouth for right now, but yeah, man. Stanford did his thing on Lahai. Like I said, by far his most dancey album. I would say his best album. And yeah, man. Shout out to what are you doing right now? Grow up. Just absolutely grow up, man. Goodness gracious. Anyway, Lahai Sampha, great album. I'm done. Where are you at? Are you on mute laughing? Is that what you're doing right now, you child? This guy's a man child. Look at this guy, man. He's still laughing, and he's gonna do the gimmick where he comes back with a straight face as if he wasn't laughing. So I just stepped on your thing. Yep, there you go. I just stepped on your thing. Yeah.
That's what you got.
That's what I have. Yeah, that's what I have.
Shout out to Shannon Sharp.
You done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number one album of the year, in my opinion. I got Don Toliver, Love Sick, album of the year. Nobody topped this album this year. Incredible masterpiece. It was good already, but then when he dropped that deluxe, crazy. Let me name some of the standout songs. Hey, I did like that one song with James Blake. So I text Eric, I was like, put me on to some James Blake music. Didn't send me nothing. So I got a vibe. I got a vibe to bro on my own. But he got a song in there with James Blake, Let Her Go. That was my favorite song this year. Embarrassed with Travis Scott. Luckily I'm having with Tizo Touchdown. That was on the deluxe version. For Me with Kali Uchis. You're the only one for me. You're the only one I need. Private Landing with Justin Bieber and Future. If I Had with Charlie Wilson. Company Part 3. Great. Now you hate Don Toliver, or I don't think you hate him. You won't listen to him for certain reasons, and we're not gonna say the certain reasons why you're gonna listen to Don Toliver. But knowing your music taste, I think you would like that song with Charlie Wilson a lot. But I know you'll probably never listen to it.
I'm pretty sure I would.
Hmm?
Pretty sure I would. Yeah.
You would?
I'm pretty sure I would like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you got a song on there, Bust Out with Brent Faiyaz also. I think that was on the deluxe version. I'm not sure, but Don Toliver, my favorite album to drop in 2023. And I think I'll be listening to this album for the rest of my life. I love this album.
All right.
It's definitely gonna stand the test of time. His best album. I like most of Don Toliver album, but this one he was in a crazy bag on this album.
That's fantabulous.
So shout out to Don Toliver.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, actually, not fuck Don Toliver because he got Kali Uchis. I'm in my hater bag. Fuck that nigga. Actually, this is the
still
worst
hiding his
album to
face?
drop this year. Huh?
He's still hiding his face.
No, he's not hiding his face, and I wish he would go back to hiding his face.
All
That
right.
nigga's
Why?
ugly. That nigga. That's an ugly nigga. And you know I don't like calling other niggas ugly, but that's an ugly nigga.
That's funny. All right, my number one album is a group band that has been around since the 2000s. I just missed the wave on because I don't know. I'm black and from Florida, and just I mean that's not really excuses. Black from Florida, I like them, but I just
Nigga said I'm ignorant.
pretty much I just wasn't around people playing them, and they dropped an album this year, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this a listen because it dropped, and I'm right here, and I'm gonna press play on it, and by far my favorite album of the year, and it is This Is Why by Paramore.
Mm.
Great album. Great album. It's something that I didn't expect to love, but it's fun as songs on here. There's slow songs on here. The outro, Thick Skull, is the epitome of lighter in the air music,
I thought
and
you
it
said "Ain't It Fun" on the album. I said no way that's on the album.
ain't it fun.
That's their biggest song. Ain't it fun living in
I've
the real
never heard
world?
a Paramore song
You never
before.
heard that song? That's
Told you I've,
that's a huge song.
told you I've never heard a Paramore
Ain't it
song.
fun living in the real? That's their biggest song right there.
I also don't think that your rendition is probably doing it justice at all. But no, I don't. I
Of
don't
course, I
know that.
can't sing, but that's how the song go.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
And then, cause you're on, living in the real. It got a gospel. You like gospel choirs, right? It got a gospel choir at the end of it on the breakdown.
I need to. So after I said, man, next year I'm gonna check out a bunch of Paramore. So I'm gonna do that. But this album right here, like I said, there's a bunch of fun songs. Um, great fun songwriting. Like I said, it's slower songs towards the end. Like I said, Thick Skull is the epitome of like teenage girl, lighter in the air at the show, singing their heart out, like crying. Like I want to go to a show and sing the outro with the lighter in the air and like cry as I sing the song. It's one of those type of songs where it's just like, I feel like I'm supposed to go watch like Twilight or something after it. Like such a
You don't
such
smoke, so you gotta put your cell phone up.
I can find a Bic somewhere. People still use Bics. Just freaking
Bix?
should do one of these. I
Yeah.
am a magnet for broken. Yeah, such a good song, man. I pick. What do you say? I pick her head up and my fingers are bleeding, and it looks. It's such a good song, such a good album. Paramore. Yeah, they did their thing. That's my 2023 December 20th Wednesday. That's my album of the year. It could change tomorrow though.
You know it's crazy. I've heard every single Paramore album except that one. I think it just came and went for me, so I just never really. I don't listen to it because, like I said, I've heard every single Paramore album. I know it had a little controversy to it because, like, I think one or two of the band members got kicked out.
She didn't even know this.
Yeah, two, like either one or Chloe helped me out or somebody helped me out. It was one or two members of the band got kicked out, and so she went back and she changed like all the album covers and took them out of it.
What did they do?
I think they just got. I think they just left the group.
Had to been some beef to do all that.
Yeah, it had to be. Yeah, it had to be. It got to be serious. But
What
yeah,
is she?
each album cover is like even the old album covers like redid. Like it took bruh out.
The drummer got kicked. Was she dating the drummer or something? Like, am I making that up? Like, I feel like she was dating one of them. And they had a breakup, or
I think
I
so.
don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up.
I think that's like real.
Oh, too bad he can't be a part of this classic. Great album.
Who was that? Wasn't that Fleetwood Mac? Wasn't that the group where like it was like two couples and they all broke up and they made like they made like a classic album. I think it was Fleetwood Mac, right?
I have
Or is
no.
Fleetwood Mac is dudes? Hold on, let me look. I think it might be Fleetwood Mac.
You said they all broke up. Like you talking about Velvet Underground?
No, Fleetwood Mac. So it was two couples in the group Fleetwood Mac. You know, like Stevie Nicks, the
Yeah,
chick.
yeah.
So it was and Christine. I think Christine McVeigh, Fire or some shit like that. So in the group, it had two couples.
Yeah.
Both couples broke up and they made an album, and that was like people consider it like one of the best albums. The Dreams, Rumors, the Rumors album.
No, no.
Yeah,
You're, you're
got the
not.
song Dreams on there. Who am I?
That song
You
that went
remember?
viral.
Huh?
That song that went viral.
Yeah, the one with the dude.
Yeah, skateboarding. Yeah, I know the
Yeah,
song.
skateboarding. Yeah, and like people consider that like one of the best albums to ever drop.
Shout out to Fleetwood Mac. Shout out to that
Yeah.
song. It's a good song.
Who am I? The kid? I might listen to that. Might do a deeper in the RP on that one.
Good song.
Yeah. But I brought that up. I was like, you supposed to make an album off the breakup. Don't take the nigga off the cover unless he did something crazy.
Well, I mean, they came out with this pretty good album. So
Yeah.
and it's not like a breakup album or anything. So
They're like, let's drop one more fire album, then you out of here, bitch.
that's hilarious. But yeah, shout out to Paramore. They're clocking in at my number one. Good old Haley Williams.
I
Do know
fuck with
that's
her.
in there.
Shout out to Haley Williams. The niggas love inviting her to the cookout.
I've seen a video of her singing with a black choir before. So,
It's literally a podcast called Black People Love Paramore.
is it a Paramore podcast? Like they talk about Paramore? Or
No, it's a podcast about I don't listen to it, but the idea of it's pretty cool. You don't see too many podcasts like that. So it's called Black People Love Paramore, and they actually had an episode with Haley Williams. But it's literally they do an episode every week about a white person that people be trying to invite to cookouts. So it's like a white person that like black people what's the word?
you're saying it.
Black people love. Yeah, generally love, yeah. And they just like talk about that person for a whole episode. It's pretty cool. There's no other you can't say there's no any other podcast like that. It's not like one of them. It's not like on some coon invited to the cookout shit. It's just like, why do black people love this white person so much?
Black people love Paramore.
Yeah, you found it.
Yeah, see like I said, they interviewed Haley Williams 4 months ago.
Yeah, they did an episode with Haley Williams.
Good for them.
That's how I found it because I seen it. I watched the whole thing. It was a pretty good interview.
Why do black
Yeah,
people
they
love her? Why do black people like her so much?
Well, black people like that song I was just mentioning. Ain't it fun? Like niggas love that song. It's like one of them songs like black people love because I think it got the choir in it pretty much.
Yeah, look at
And
it.
you know, it's videos of her like performing that song with like the choir with like a black choir,
Yeah.
and she just like going crazy. And she's vocally, I ain't gonna say she sound like a nigga vocally, but the way she sings, I can see black people loving the way she sings.
Yeah, see, she jamming right now with the black choir.
Yeah,
Yeah, she getting down, but hey, she grooving on stage right now.
yeah. See, like that video right there, that one went viral in the nigga community.
The nigga community, that's funny. Yeah, shout out to her. She's pretty good.
I ain't look at the episode list. So black people love Paramore. Who else would they be doing? They podcast gonna last but so long.
It did Golden Girls.
Niggas love white people, but we don't love that many white people to keep a podcast going forever. It's gonna be they're gonna have to rebrand that shit to the Black People Hate Robin Thicke podcast or some shit like that.
Yes. Black people love Bring It On. That's a good one. Black people love Boy Meets World. Black people love the Golden Girls. Black people love Mean Girls.
Yeah. Are these episode titles?
Yeah. Black people love Reba. That's a good one.
Black people love Dolly Parton. I don't know if they've done that episode yet. Niggas love the fuck out of Dolly Parton.
Black people love Law and Order SVU.
There's another one. Chloe said black people love Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy.
Shout out to Rory.
That's a good one. Yeah, they definitely got some good ones. Black people love Princess Diana.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has some good ones.
Yeah, y'all check that podcast when
in the hood, I'm like Princess Diana. Like,
whatchamacallit could have been Rookie of the Year too, right? Ice Spice? Or was that last year?
I don't know. These years just all combined together, I feel like.
Because I think Ice Spice might have had a bigger Ice Spice probably had did she have a bigger year last year or this year than Sexy Red? Ice Spice had a big year. She had a Taylor Swift song this year.
Yeah, last year she was probably rookie of the year,
Okay.
sophomore this year, because Munch dropped last year. So I feel like it dropped pretty
Yeah.
early last year.
Yeah,
So
you're right.
out her.
She here to stay. Shout out to
She was on that. Shout out to who? What are you about to say?
nothing.
Black people love Glorilla new titties. That's kind of funny, actually.
Nigga. Amp love girl really do titties.
Ignorant, man. That's funny.
Nigga, I love Glorilla new titties. You seen Glorilla new titties?
I just heard her talking about it.
Oh, that was still, y'all hating on my new titties.
Yeah, I just heard her talking about it in the dark.
That's like, all right. We get it. You got new titties.
Nah, I seen she was on. I forget. What's her name? Ice Spice was on. The Boys a Liar Part 2. The Boys a Liar.
Yeah.
Boys a Liar. It's a huge song.
The Whatchamacallit was a huge song too. I think that might have been her biggest song that she got so far. That Barbie song with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah,
That's a huge song.
yeah. She's on a commercial now. She's on a commercial with what's her name? What's his face? J Lo.
Oh, Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that. And she had a what was it, Dunkin' Donuts coffee named after her?
I mean, it's a Dunkin'
Ice,
Donuts commercial, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
yeah, Ice Spice Latte or some shit like that.
Yeah, she got a commercial with freaking Batman.
Oh, what they call it? Damn, what they call him? Ben Affleck Batman, and then Baffleck or some shit like that.
Bath, like it's hilarious. Yeah, she got a freaking commercial with Batboy.
Yeah. All right, nigga, we can wrap this up, nigga. What the time it is? Damn, near 2 o'clock in the morning. I got a shitload of shit to do. Hey, today we recorded episode 500. I'm looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a million things to do before we record that, man. So yeah, salute.
Are you guys gonna bring any little people strippers to celebrate?
See, we ain't want to do too much. We just gonna do a regular episode. Our 9-year anniversary is next month, so we might bring them out for that one.
Bring them out. Bring them out. I seen the little guy on the bang bus accidentally today, like having sex. I didn't want to see that, but
How you accidentally seen it? I know how you accidentally seen it, but where did you accidentally seen it?
Twitter.
Because you can accidentally see porn on Twitter nowadays.
Yeah, somebody just posted it. They was like, this nigga built like a bulldog.
People be obtuse, but nah, nigga, you can definitely accidentally see porn now in 2023 unwillingly.
Elon makes sure you see everything.
Yeah. Because I accidentally seen that Adam 22 running with Little D running the train on his wife. I done seen that like 8 different times. All right.
I've only seen it cropped out. Like I said, it was like you only seen like this part of like their chest. I ain't see the whole thing.
So I accidentally seen like a screenshot from it yesterday. I was on the Back on Fig Reddit yesterday, and I was, they had dropped 100 episode of Community, so I was looking at it from the comics, and they were like Adam 22's at home taking an L. Then I scroll down and I see a picture of Leonard the Plug. She bent over sucking Little D meat. Adam 2 is behind her and he's shoving her head down there. I'm like, why are you doing? Like, bro, he got her whole scalp and he pressing her head down while he in the back fucking her. And I'm like, bro, why are you doing this to your wife, nigga? This is your wife, bro. This not just some random hoe y'all met at a bar and said we running a train on here. This is your wife and the mother of your kids, bro. Like, what is going on?
Hey man, that's your boy, man. That's crazy.
She was just sucking Little D. Nigga was holding her head. Like, bro, this is your wife, bro.
Said call that nigga Big D, man.
I don't follow no freaks or nothing.
I
don't feel like I follow freaks.
What you mean?
I'm looking at Chloe comment. Like, nigga, it just be like regular porn for you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't got Yeah, I don't like got porn or nothing in my likes. I feel like I don't know. I feel like everybody got porn on this shit now.
Porn, fights, gore that you didn't sign up to see. I just seen a dead body. Like this guy said, I just want my mail. You seen that?
I
And
just want to
the mail truck was flipped over on the guy.
no.
Like literally, he was squishing his head. It was crushing him.
What the fuck? Like the mailman was in a mail accident and nigga just came outside like, I just want my mail.
He was driving by essentially, and it was like a lady. She was like, "Stop recording!" She was like standing in front of it, standing in front of the truck, and he was just like laughing. And I
What
didn't.
the fuck?
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
I just seen the last gore thing I seen was the dude. He was just walking down the street and he killed like two gang members and he just holding his phone like that. Niggas just you just see the gang members in the background, both of their brains just out of their scalp, and he like, yeah, fuck ass nigga tried me, bitch ass nigga tried me. I'm like, bro, what is we doing?
I don't know what's going on. Only gore I want to see is Rhino. All right,
Gore.
just only gore I want to see.
I had seen you really had sent you that screenshot of that dude. I ain't seen you the actual video with them shooting the people's hands that stole something. I do like some gore. I do be watching some of that CCTV shit, but like sometimes it be too much.
Ridiculous stuff. Huh?
But that's it, right, bro?
Yeah, I'm tired.
I'm tired, boss. This your new gimmick, neck pillow, man.
I've been wearing neck pillows. I'm gonna definitely buy different colored neck pillows and stuff for 2024.
Nigga sit at a desk like a human being.
I'm tired.
Hey y'all, we out, man.